Hey family, if you're watching this in real time, don't miss out on Birthday Co's Black Friday sale, which is live now. If you're watching this a little later, don't worry, you did not miss out. I got you. Follow the instructions in the description box, or if you're able to, scan here and use coupon code TR10 for a 10% discount. I think these candles are a really sweet, unique gift, or just a special treat for yourself, so I had to share this with y'all. Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless and it is love based. We're going to look at all of you guys as crushes. We're going to see what they're thinking. We're going to see what their next move is. I think that's the gist of what we're getting. And anything that comes through that may not be associated with that, y'all know me, I'm going to let you know. So I don't have anything else. I know you saw the birthday candle. Here is mine. Here is mine. I love these candles. They smell like, it smells really good. And I love that it's like a custom candle, like that I can say it's my birthday. So, but this isn't an ad. I truly do like the product. I really like the candle. So if you're interested, you can go back a few seconds and see what I'm talking about. Everything else is in the description box, but I'm just gonna keep right on trucking along with this. So for those of you, I don't know what the pause is for. I pause for a reason. Maybe you need to pause. I was gonna say something else and then I paused. So some of you may just need to take a pause. There may be a collective message because I did notice, I glanced and I was like, why am I pausing? And I saw the minute mark. It was 1 minute and 11 seconds of me recording, not of the video because I added the intro. So pause, okay? If especially where you're moving in haste, just take a pause, okay? All right, so those of you that are visually impaired, or if you simply like to listen to me verbally describe each pile selection, this is that point. So pile 1 is a pumpkin pie, but if that's not your thing and you don't like any of the options, pretend that it's sweet potato, okay? It could be pumpkin or sweet potato pie. Pile 2 is a peach pie. Pile 3 is a cherry pie. And then pile 4 is an apple pie with a little dollop of whipped cream. So I will give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, my pumpkin or sweet potato pie. Let's see what your crush is thinking and what their next move is. For those of you that are new, I read past, present, and incoming energy. I also read polarities, so oftentimes there's a shadow or a light and one typically dominates the pile. You just have to find yourself in the story, lesson, journey, all of the things. So yeah, I'm holding this up appropriately. Let's get into what's going on. Tell me about my pile 1's crush. Now, I do lead with crushes, right? Incoming energy, but like I mentioned, the past and present, it could be a current connection. It could be like a past connection. It just depends on, honestly, all of the stages. It just depends on where you fall, okay? So tell me about my pumpkin pie, pile 1. What is pile 1's crush thinking? And what is their next move towards my pile 1? This person doesn't seem to be in a rush yet. Actually, this person is, you may be what I was immediately stepping into when I first began to start laying out the pile selection. There was a pause that I made and I wasn't sure why. The 9 of Wands is a pause, okay? It is kind of taking a step back. It's a bit of a break to see, kind of assess the journey so far, right? Like it's been rough. Like traditionally, the person on the card is like battered, like wrapped in band-aids, like it's been rough. And like you're gonna pop, like it's you take the space right before powering through. So this could be applicable to this person's life, just what they're dealing with on a personal level, just any area of their life, or it could be related to the connection specifically, or their interest in you, right? But again, someone that kind of, it's been rough, right? Like, but they're gonna power through right after this pause. So I don't know if this is you guys' stage of a connection, or if this is again, something they're dealing with personally, but that is what they're thinking. That seems to be the focus. Okay. Now, before I even get the next couple of cards, their next move is one of action, right? 9 of Wands into the 10 of Wands typically is like a maxed out energy, someone that is either overexerted in a shadow sense, or someone that's just ready to finish something, okay, for better, for worse. So let me see, tell me more about this pumpkin pie. What is this pumpkin pie person thinking about my pile ones? What is their next move? What is this person's next move towards pile number 1? Maxed out energy. 10 of coins. So I mentioned 9, 10 could be relevant numbers, but I mentioned a completion of some sort. So this person's next move will be a completion of some sorts. In the shadow sense, it could be a completion of like a closing of a cycle, but that does not feel like the dominant energy. Okay, the dominant energy here feels like someone where even if this is a connection, an attachment, as I like to call them, with a history, even if it's been rough, this person seems locked in, right? Like, okay, I'm ready to, like, I'm taking this pause, it's been rough, but I'm ready to like go for it, right? 10 of coins is family energy, it's collective community energy. It's someone maybe ready to take the next step towards a commitment, or towards starting a family, or at the purest sense of a crush, engaging you, right? Like especially because this does not feel okay. This is someone that has either hesitated, missed chances or something like that, because this 9 of Wands, there's a lot of effort that leads to that, right? This is someone that hasn't taken action where they feel like they should have, and they're like taking a step back to assess how to go about it. Or this is someone that has possibly been rejected by you, so they're trying to figure out another approach to kind of, I heard, make things right. That could be applicable to some of you, or just do so successfully. And then I don't know, something about a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of building here. Okay, so like I said, this person either has a lot going on personally, right? Or the connection has been rough, and it could be both. Okay. But that's what they're thinking. They're thinking about all of that. With this 9 of Wands, this is kind of like someone that possibly has like the weight of the world on their shoulders, right? This is where their headspace is, like the weight of, like, it feels like a lot of pressure, honestly. Like this combination, because 9 of Wands is like solo energy. Nines are solo, singular energy, and like kind of going it alone. And then the 10 of Coins would be like on behalf of like a family. Okay, so that could be the energy where this person's headspace is, like the burden of like a family, of a collective space. Okay, let me get one more. Some of you, this person is healing, whether we're talking about internally, emotionally, spiritually, or even physically. I mentioned a traditional depiction of the 9 of Wands. This person may be healing before powering through towards some sort of a success. Okay, and this would be a success that is not just for them, but would benefit other people, more specifically family, community, all of the things. 9 of Cups, yeah, so more singular solo energy. 9 of Cups, this is wish fulfillment, right? This is personal fulfillment, personal pleasure. So here is the thing. This, I mentioned all of this baggage, and what, like, and it's not like the heavy, like, I don't know you guys' backstory with this person, but it does feel very single. So even if you're asking about someone with a history, or this feels like someone that is single. Okay. I know I have the 10 of Coins here, right? And I know that that's community, collective, family-based energy, but the 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups is someone active on a personal sense, seeking personal fulfillment, thinking of themselves. If not, then this person's shadow is that they're a bit selfish, okay? Because this is someone that's kind of thinking about themselves, or if that's not how you consider this person to be, this is someone that's may have an overextending energy for some sort of a collective space, whether that be family, whether that be friends, whether that be like just community, groups, clubs, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like this person's mental space seems to be more prominently on whatever pressures they have, or just their personal power, their personal pleasure, joy, versus what they have to do to help support other people. Like that's where their headspace is. So I'm trying to find where you fit in all of this, and we have a bunch of decks. We'll power through and get Ace of Cups. Well, here we go. So Ace of Cups talks about this person being interested at the purest of senses. When we talk about a crush, like this is someone that is interested in you, right? It just seems like, at least up until now, that had not been a priority. Because there's always a light and a shadow, right? So on the shadow side, some of you, this is someone that feels single, and if they're not, they kind of want to be. Ace of Cups is new, like it is crush energy, it's fresh love energy. So this could be someone that wants new, right? Or wants freedom to pursue new, right? Especially where they're feeling things are very difficult for them on an individual level. Now, lightest sense. This is someone that actually, and this is just slipped in as I was channeling, may find it a bit difficult now going it alone with the Nine of Wands. Like I mentioned, it being like a pause before powering through, and Ten of Wands is overextending. So this is someone that may feel like, they could, if they kind of build a family, they would be more fulfilled on a personal level. Like this feels like someone that may have a history of being hyper independent, hyper single, that's now beginning to see the value of family and community, and they're having a desire, because an Ace of Cups would be a spark of the things associated with the cups, which includes love, right? So this is someone that's kind of starting to realize, and it's that time of year if you're watching it real time. It's like the holidays, people, like this type of personality probably would be like feeling the vibes, because it feels like someone on the lightest sense of this pile is starting to feel the vibes of, oh, I could see myself being much more happier if I was surrounded by more caring individuals. Okay, that's where their headspace is. So their next move is gonna, be to pursue what fulfills them on a personal level, and they are associating that with love and romance. So they could be pursuing you, and we'll keep pulling because we are asking specifically their next move towards you. But this is someone who has it in their mind, just in general. This is kind of the space they've stepped into or are in now. Okay. Interesting, very interesting person, very thinking, like I said, whatever, especially if they've been through something difficult on alone and had to go it alone, they're not wanting to do that anymore. Like they're realizing the importance of family and community. So that they will be pursuing romance, they will be pursuing love, they will be pursuing a family, but like something genuine and authentic, not just a superficial sense of just dating for. So this will be someone, if this person's been to themselves, they will begin to date with the intention of marriage. Okay. All right. Let me see what Melon Pop's got to say. I did see You Are My World, which has the leaf of scales at the bottom. So this person seems to be looking for a commitment. Okay. And like I said, on the shadow sense, it could be that they don't necessarily see that with you. If we're talking about like attachments and all that, now, this is just the shadow, right? I do have to make note when I see it. This doesn't feel, on the shadow sense, this feels like someone that possibly, even if they are in a connection, or maybe the lines are blurred or something like that, because something about this person that feels single. Some of you may have children with this person, but you're not actually together. I could see that here, right? That could be a specific instance of why I'm getting that strange energy. But a lot of you on that shadow side, this person is kind of questioning if they see the fulfillment they're seeking in a connection with you. And I'm not saying they don't, I'm just saying that's the question that they have, right? All right. Okay, tell me more about my pumpkin pie. What is their crush thinking about them, and what is their crush's next move towards them? I'll make sure I'm being very specific in that so that we don't get all of this person stuff. This person thinks a lot about a lot of things, okay? But let's narrow it down, okay? So it feels like a person with a lot of burdens, and I say burden, that's a strong word, like a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations, like a lot of people that may rely on them. So like there's a lot of pressure here, okay? Tell me more about my pile number one's crush. What is this person thinking of my pile one, and what is their next move? Please give me some energy. Because of this is a person, and it may be a polarity stepping in. I just haven't, the words haven't hit me like the energy. Sometimes it takes the words take a minute before the energy. And that could be this person. Like it takes them a while to figure out how they're going to word or phrase things. Like they know how they feel, they know what they want to do, but it just takes a second to process and like formulate it into words. Okay. By the way that I had to get this, right? It's kind of like I'm waiting for the cards to jump. They're not jumping. Let me see. Let me take what's being offered. Ooh, that's not a good energy. The way I said it and I heard myself speaking. In a shadow sense, this person could just be taking what you're offering because it's available, whether that means long term or just for now. So just watch that on a shadow sense. In a lighter sense, and still could have so be associated with the shadow. This person is thinking about, okay, if they don't take action, they're just going to get what they get, whether that's nothing, whether that's you, whether that's somebody else. So they're thinking about just being more active. That's this Nine of Wands, that reassessment of action in their desired life, right? Their desired relationship. This person wants to take action towards their desired type of commitment. So their desired person, their desired everything, okay? That's why it's so general. Like I was wondering why, because I know I worded it vaguely, but I always seek with you in mind, right? This is a person that is wondering as a whole overall. Like it's not specific to you, okay? At least not where I can see it. So this is a person that's taking action. This may be a person that's thinking about dating around. Because it feels very single, like a single person that's trying to find a partner that matches, okay? That's just what I'm getting, y'all, okay? Yeah, kind, caring, compassionate, loving, physical touch. Okay, we've got honey. I love that. Very sweet. Yeah, they're seeking that level of a connection. They're seeking something sweet, someone that they could be very close with, someone that they're very physically attracted to. There's a lot of sensual energy with that card. But what they're seeking is someone that's very sweet, caring, compassionate, nurturing. Okay. And then, okay, time apart, boundaries, no contact, give me space. So I was thinking, I was going to say before I flip this over, sweet and sticky, if that's not your nature with them, Nine of Wands is burning hands. It's like a touching a flame. If you are a hot flame and this person's, sorry, I must be talking too much because I'm not dehydrated, y'all. I drank a lot of water today. That happens when I'm saying something that someone probably wouldn't want me to say or someone wouldn't want to hear. Could be either or both. If you've been very rough with the words or just aggressive in any sense, this person seeking a more gentle, delicate connection. Okay, that's why you have give me space. So, okay, that's what I get. All right. And then I've got third eye, intuition, chakra blue, telepathy, perception. Color blue may be relevant. You've got that twice here. So let me see what this is together. Honestly, I was getting that. I'm not going to lie. Some of you, this person is going to ask for space on the shadow sense. And telepathy is, you already know that. Right? Like, if you're on the shadow where it's been rough, maybe that Nine of Wands is an aggressive side of the connection. Like it's been rough, it's been very difficult, whatever. Maybe a break to figure out who they are, what they want in a connection, right? Be single for a while. That's what I'm getting on the shadow sense. because it doesn't feel, I'm trying to find where you fall, and I'm not necessarily seeing it. Okay. I will keep looking though, because I'm getting what this person wants. Yeah, rags to riches, self-made, abundant, rich, full circle, changes, joy. This person's thinking about making some changes, right? They're looking for their joy, full circle, more hyper independent energy, self-made. Okay. That's this person's energy, like focusing on themselves, building themselves. Okay. Especially where it feels like a lot of pressure. Maybe the rags to riches, self-made could be like a lot of I, me energy, like a lot of is on them versus you, if we're talking attachments. Okay. Now, purest crushed senses, where you don't have all of this attachments. This person's assessing, they're grading you. I hate to say it like that, but they are. They're like they're making a list, right? I was gonna say and checking it twice like Santa, but because there's an actual tree there, so Christmas time could be a relevant time. But this person is interested. They may find you very attractive. They may find you nice. Again, purest crush sense. If they haven't seen you in a while, they're thinking about you. Like a lot, if they haven't seen you in a while, like if you've like not run into your crush. I don't know where you guys know your crush is from, but if you've been there's been distance for whatever reason, it's a crush, y'all. So y'all are like living your life. They're like, where's pile one? I don't know what's going on with pile one. I miss seeing pile one around or whatever. And then but a lot of thinking. Yeah, I got so wrapped up. This person's thinking about you so much. I got so wrapped up in the fact that, like, the way that they're thinking about you and ruminating on where you might be, if there's space for those of you, that must be a large group of you, that I lost everything else. So I think with this group, with this crush, right? This person is looking to see, yeah, the list I was talking about. Do they see a family with you? Do they see themselves building with you long term? Because this isn't a person that's going to date casually. I say that. This person may do that, but I hate to say it. If they're dating casually, it's not casual. Like it's truly casual. Like this person knows what they want in a partner that they would actually consider to start a family with. So if they're playing the casual thing, it's because they don't take whoever they're doing that with seriously, because they have a list well in advance of interacting with anyone, right? That's why you got that 9 of Wands. Before this person engages someone on a romantic level or whatever blurred line connections you all have, this person has already like made a list of what they want from you or whoever and what value this person would bring. One of the things I am getting, which is interesting that it comes through, they're seeking a partner that is doing well for themselves with the 10 of coins and rags to riches. They're looking for someone that is equally as independent as them, which makes sense with this personality type. I'm also seeing that with sweet and sticky, even though they want a nurturing connection, sweet and sticky could be a little too sweet. Sticky could be clingy. So like they don't like clingy energy. Right? I could see that very distinctly here. All right. So this is all of the things that this person's processing. Okay. All right. Let me pull from these astrology-based oracle decks. Tell me more about, let me get this out of my way. I don't know what I'm doing with this layout, y'all. Why is that coming? Twin flame and silver fox. Okay, some of you may be asking about a mature masculine, whatever that means to you. This may be someone that is mirroring you, or someone that you may consider to be like a divine counterpart, or like a soulmate. Also from that just slipped out, this person is 100% seeking a counterpart that is equal in nature to them. Okay? Someone that matches their maturity level, whether we're talking like more mature or more youthful, whatever that is. Okay? All right. Tell me more. I'm holding this upside down, which is funny. I'm not gonna take these as reversals now that I know that. That said, be mindful of a very rigid and fixed energy, okay? This person may be rigid and fixed because these cards fell in that reverse placement. Because you've got mutable, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces energy. It says surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. And then I also have Earth, which is persistence, patience, and practicality. That is my Taurus signs. That's my Virgo placements, my Capricorn placements. So mutable and Earth. So again, very analytical, very structured, very much 10 of coins based energy that this person has. Okay, a bit dry to some degree. Mutable energy in seasons. So again, we talk about ending seasons. So all those of you with attachments and all of those things, just be cognizant of that, okay? Because we are talking about energy that may end seasons. And that's the shadow. Now, on the lighter side, closing of a cycle, ending of a season could be a person that is seasoned, that is looking for life change, looking to do something, hence the hyper independent transition to a family, okay? It could be that. At the bottom, we've got Jupiter, which is grow and expand. It's pile so serious. I feel like I sound so serious. I don't know why. The energy, it just like, I don't feel like the overall message is serious, but this person must take themselves so seriously. Like something about this energy just feels so serious. I don't care what age this person is. They just have a very old energy, like a very old soul vibe. Regardless of how they conduct themselves internally, their inner dialogue is just so old and like mature. Okay. For better, for worse, like in the light and shadow sense, okay? But Jupiter talks about growth and expansion, okay? Expansion could be expanding together or apart, again, depending on the stage of the connection. Purest crushes. On my light side, this person is really like something about you feels stable but expansive at the same time, okay? Like they feel like they would be able to grow with you, right? Rags to riches. They would be able to build, like not literally rags to riches, but like whatever level you're at, they're at, they feel like you could truly ascend together, okay? And if you know that that's not true, then you know you're on a shadow, because this is a person that would be attracted to being able to ascend with you, okay? If they don't feel like that, like if this is heavy burden energy, if they feel like you would be more of a burden than a support, right? Because that's the theme here. That's the polarity, is a burden versus a supporting energy. They feel like they would obviously prefer to go that support, the direction where they're getting support. Let me say it like that, where there's a mutually beneficial connection. All right. So let me pull from this other. Yeah, this is such a serious energy. This person's so serious. I don't know what happened, but what's going on? Why are they like that? All right, tell me more about this pumpkin pie. Why is this pumpkin pie like this? No, that's not the question. The question is, what's their next move? Right? We got a lot of things. What is their next move? At this point, I just want to know, what is the pumpkin pie gonna do? How many is this? We can work with it. We can work with it. I was debating on whether or not I was doing all of this energy. But there's a message. There's messages. There's a lot going on right now. Just glancing at what fell, how it fell. Wait, it was here. I think it was, I want to put it back because I associate it where it falls. One day I just started doing that, guys, and it's been working. So we're keeping that attention to detail on the table. Just from what I got, though, some of you, this person's next move is going to pursue you discreetly, keep it a secret. Others of you, this person may decide that they want to pull back. And a reason why I got that is got Pisces, which is 12th house, which would be more hidden. I've got Aquarius upright, but also in reverse, right? Which would be more collective energy. Some of you, this person has no idea what they want. Okay, it just is what it is. I can only give you answers that this person has. That's why you're not the heaviest thing. This person's contemplating life, their overall journey. Okay, that's what it feels like, just in general. Like it's much with the Jupiter Sagittarius energy here. Actually, we've got so so we've got Earth. So we have three mutable signs on the table. Jupiter, which is Sagittarius, that's mutable. Earth, Virgo, and now we've got Pisces. All right. But yeah, you've got meditate and contemplate. There's a lot that you don't see that's going on with this person. I'll give you that much. For better, for worse. It's not necessarily like a shadow, like they're hiding things that, are at even your business, right? Some of you, this person's just dealing with things on a personal level, and that's their personal business, especially if they are single. So that's kind of what they do. But this is this person is a thinker, right? Because now I have my Virgo Pisces axis. They, whereas Virgo is like analytical energy, Pisces is intuitive energy. This is a person that ruminates, okay? They ruminate, okay? And they do. New moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Their next move towards you specifically is to this debate on if they want to proceed with you, okay? Regardless of the stage. Like, am I going, because remember, your first card you got was the Nine of Wands. It's, am I going to engage pile one? Or am I going to engage pile one further? Or am I going to take the next step? They're ruminating on if that's even a thing to do, okay? Especially where we talk about having to be flexible, adaptive. We talk about families and community. We talk about personal fulfillment, like what's going to bring them fulfillment, what's going to lead them to where they're going, right? And then we've got Aquarius here, full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you in reverse. This is a big deal. Okay, before I mess with this, these cards are loaded, right? So new moon in Aquarius is Aquarius season. Full moon in Aquarius is Leo energy, okay? So their next move towards you, debating if they, not just if they want to pursue you, but if they want to kind of integrate you into their world, right? It's not, I make it sound like a huge thing. It in this person's mind it is, but it like would you mesh well with their friends, their family, those types of things, right? Are they ready, right, to compromise on some personality traits they have, their personal identity, right? Because Leo is all about standing out and being a star and shining your own individual personality, right? Like this is more like yourself and being the person that does it all versus allowing community to help you. That's because that's the Leo Aquarius axis here. Okay. Some of you, it's, especially my pure crushes, it's going to be, do I want to be close with pile one on an intimate level? Or do I want to be close with pile one on a community, collective, professional, networking level, right? Like, do I keep it at acquaintance stage and where we're friendly? Or do I like integrate this person into my like social circle where my close friends, right? That's the vibe, okay? Some of you, this person's questioning, there's definitely a questioning of where you fit into their friends' social stuff, okay? All right, so have faith in your dreams in reverse. You're very close to achieving your goal in reverse. Okay, so the heaviest energy here is that shadow of, it's a no, okay? Like there's not necessarily a next move. Does it work? Some of you, where there is any type of relationship or connection with this individual, it stays casual, it stays collective, group based, community based, versus like it's not even necessarily like a close friends, right? Because close friends here energy is like reversed, okay? Especially since it showed the world the real you. In reverse, it's like no. In some senses, this person doesn't want to necessarily be seen attached to you in the most shadow of sense, okay? Just have to be honest with what I see, y'all. I don't lie. Because have faith in your dreams in reverse and you're close to achieving your goal, this person doesn't feel like it's gonna work, okay? Whether it's due to circumstances whether it is due to just an incompatibility, a difference of culture, because community collective efforts here could be a difference in culture that's just not going to work. Those types of things. Let me see what's at the bottom. So far, that's the shadow. The shadow took over. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon and Sagittarius. Okay, more Sagittarius. Mutable, and guys, mutable signs and seasons. Regardless of whether you're on the shadow or the light side, there is a season that has to end. Okay, maybe it's literally, right? Might be literally we're talking about, because we are actually stepping into Sagittarius season. Okay, so it could be real time we're talking about this. Okay, for a lot of you. If not, it's still timeless. We talk about expansive energy with that Jupiter ninth house of higher learning, higher perspective, of communities that are not yours, being open-minded and all of those things. That's a key theme here with this person's thoughts and their next move, right? It's going to be heavily based on their ability to broaden their perspective or yours, right? Because when we talk about look at the bigger picture, depending on who you're asking about, like the bigger picture may be this isn't going to work because of the incompatibilities or the lack of ability to integrate into one another's communities, or it just things that just don't mesh together. And it sometimes it just is what it is in that sense. And that's really why if it doesn't progress, it doesn't progress. Because sometimes you get a little more narrow in perspective, right? And you're like, oh, you want this person, right? Have faith in your dreams. Like you want this person and you want it to work out, but does it work? Right? Like, is the family, like, are you awkward with the family? Are you awkward with the friends? Or are they awkward with your family, awkward with your friends, right? Because I get that here, right? Where just a discomfort, okay? There's a huge discomfort here for some reason, and I don't know why, okay? Also someone that may be a bit limited, not just in perspective, but just in general. So when we talk about growth, expansive, growing, evolving, building, rags to riches, this person seems to embody that no matter how seriously they take themselves. You have to ask yourself, are you as expansive as them? Right? Do you think as much as them? Are you as much of a planner? Are you as much of a builder? Because this person is very much like that. And that could be, in some senses, not the dominant energy, but in some senses, that could be the incompatibility as well. It may not be cultural or even family group based. It could just be they are always on a quest for knowledge, for growing, for evolving, and maybe you are not, or maybe you are constantly expanding, growing, learning, and this person may be very fixed and still in where they are. Okay, you just have to find where you fall. So I have 3 more decks. I'll pull advice at the end, but what is this person's next move? Because we know all of their thoughts, shadow and all of the ruminating. Tell me this person's next move towards my pile number 1. Let's see if I can find a lighter sense too. Some of you on a lighter sense, this person's shadow is that they're a little intimidated. Like they may not feel expansive enough for you. And that's the ruminating energy. Okay. As evolved, there is a maturity thing as you. Some of you are at different stages of a cycle. Okay. Tell me more about this person. What is the pumpkin pie? What is the pumpkin pie's next move towards my pile number 1, please? Let's find the light, because we already got the shadow. It is what it is, honestly. We may get more clarity for the shadow, but I would like to step into the lighter side of this pile, please. Thank you. And that's going to be really light. Where is that hitting? Rock solid, grounded energy. Some of you, this person already, just by nature of where this fell, this person has a perspective, because this is the 3rd eye card and this is the earth card. This person has a perspective to see, okay, pile 1 is the real deal. Pile 1 is like a true person, like a person that you build a true future with. And I need to make sure that I can show this person that I am in a counterpart to them, that I am an equal to them, that I am as expansive as them. Okay, before I even see these cards, that's just what I got. Okay. Yes, sweet song. Soulmates often use music and songs as a telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. So, I'll slide that back, but you have telepathy twice. I mentioned this person ruminates. This person is sending you telepathic energy, whether they realize it or not. It's not like everybody's not like doing that. I'm giggling because I think it's funny that people would do that for real. But this person may be thinking about you so much that you're getting signs, signals, that you're getting musical messages, like songs, messages through song. Like honestly, this is my pile where if you pull out like your favorites, like on whatever playlist or just all of your musical favorites and just shuffle, you'll get like some clarity there based on the songs that come through. Like if you just center yourself and then shuffle, you'll get messages. But telepathy is here. Sweet song is here. So this person may send you music, may send you a song or something like that. And then some of this person thinks about how they like really like the way you sound when you speak. That could be a thing. Just because I've sweet song. But something about messages and music and songs, okay? That could be their next move is via music, whether it's sending you a song, sending you a playlist, engaging you on music, asking you out and taking you somewhere related to music, okay? And that there's a confirmation because I am like my phone is actually ringing now. So this person may ask you, like send you some sort of a message or call you or something related to music, or song could simply just be communication, right? We do have clarity. You will find clarity, okay? It says someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear too. Those of you with attachments where this is historical energy, yes, this person is still sending you energy. This person is thinking about you, listening to music, remembering you, and all of the stuff. There's a clarity. I think there may be even some regret in some instances, depending on who you're asking about. Because there's a clarity and there's a desire here. Okay. Ooh, I didn't even realize this was on the table. So definitely the case for the confirmation for those of you asking about historical connections. It says someone is walking down memory lane at this time. It's okay to reminisce about the past by looking at old photos or messages. So reading messages. I said watching messages could be if you sent anything like that. Photos, messages, all of the things regarding this person in a historical sense. The cards kind of speak for themselves. Now, on my lightest sense of my pure crush, this person's like thinking about you. They're like super crush, like they are pure crush energy. Like they're listening to music, they're listening to songs that remind them of you. Like they are very clear on the lightest sense that they like you. They're thinking about memories, especially where that slipped in earlier, where maybe they haven't seen you in a while. They think about when they saw you or when they see you and stuff like that. Because pure crush is pure crush. Like, I don't know that this person knows you at all. Ecstasy, your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. The feeling of pleasure is electrifying. Yeah, this person has like butterflies. That's so sweet. On the lightest sense, when they think of you, when they see you and all of the things, very, very attracted to you. Okay, this is actually a person that would fantasize about you as well. Okay, now the next move, I'm still not getting, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. There is a lot of ruminating. It's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of reflecting here. Okay, so let me see. I've got 2 more decks. I'll get advice. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to knock that. The bottom of your reset is past life relationship. So a lot of you are asking about a historical connection, and this person's ruminating. I don't know that they're going to take any sort of an action. They're just reflecting, okay, and thinking and missing and the things like that. Incoming energy, maybe I'm lying, because you do have sweet song, and it's going to land right on like flirt, okay? So flirt is incoming. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, okay? So maybe some of you on that attachment side, you may get energy. I mentioned messages coming in, right? Like this person doesn't know if they're coming or going for the most part, depending on who you're asking about. So you never know, right? But sweet song and flirt feels like someone that's gonna like be very sweet, engage you. Actually, sweet and sticky here, right? is under there as well. So I don't know, this person may engage you very sweet, very nice, right? That's the vibe, okay? Especially on my pure crush. Like this person's just really gonna go in and flirt in the most sweet, sickly sweet of ways. I don't even know how to describe the energy, but like person's gonna be really sweet to you, okay? You've got honey, sweet song, and flirt right there. So that's the next move on the pure side. Okay. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this person, so letter F may be relevant, but flirting and finances feels like this person may kind of, with rags to riches and stuff, like kind of brag a little bit about if they're doing well, or even if they're not, like make themselves seem like they're doing better than they are, so that they can kind of like prove their value to you, like show you they're like a good catch and all of the things. This person may try to butter you up, like with music, like I mentioned, like taking you somewhere where there is music, like I'm getting a date. So there may be like a date. This person may try to flirt with you, flex their money if they have it, or if they think, like even if they don't, like pretending they have it, just because I'm getting that vibe, okay? Like making sure you know, like they're self-made. I can see, because flirting and finances and career is a weird combination. Give me one more. I'll take the bottom. Thank you. Maturing energy of an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, all right, that's what I'm getting at. This person wants to show you that they are a person worthy of commitment with you, like on the lightest sense. Like this person's like, okay, I just want Pile One to know I'm like built for this. Like, you know, I'm gonna flirt, I'm gonna like wine and dine, I'm gonna like show how stable I am, and then show Pile One that I'm actually looking for a commitment, okay? And that I am a person that is worth engaging on that level, okay? Some of you, that next step will be a literal engagement depending on the connection, right? So I see that for some of you, and that may be the ruminating on whether they're ready for an engagement. And we've got trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust is a huge theme. So on the lightest sense, this person is going to try, their next move is to establish trust. That's what all of this stuff is, right? Everything I just described, by flirting, being very sweet, that's safety, right? Showing that they, you know, they're stable in their career, and showing that they're committed. It's all safety based. It's all things that build trust. This person's gonna build trust on the lightest sense. On the shadow sense, this person knows that you don't trust them, or that there's, I don't know, something about trust, a lack of there on the shadow side. Okay. Some of you, this person's seeking someone they can trust. So I don't know how that would apply to you, your connection, or whatever. Okay. All right. Let me get this and we'll close it out with the advice. Tell me, what is this person's next move towards my pile number one, please? This pile, I don't want to call it boring. It's not boring, but this person feels very structured and organized in a way that some people on a shadow sense would consider them to be boring. They're so serious, like so serious. Like this person may even have like a dry personality, okay? What is this person's next move towards my pile number one? Oh, look at that. I mean, dream lover. I'm going to take it because it did come out. We do have connection at the bottom and proposal. Some of you, it will be a proposal. And that's the nervous nature, the ruminating, the worrying about a proposal, right? Because we've got dream lover here. Some of you, this person's seeking their dream lover, whether or not that's you, like, you know, we have to think about and consider, what does this person value in a connection? What are they seeking in a partner? Because they either see you as their dream lover and are pursuing further, regardless of the stage, or it's not it and they're going to go look for that. Okay. All right. This person does value comfort though. Okay. What is this? You deserve love. You are lovable. See, trust, you deserve love. Some of you on that shadow sense, it's kind of, is this person even someone you want? Because I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't really care for this pile. On the lightest sense, it's like, oh, it's a crush. Like, some side of the crush is like, oh, I haven't seen pile one in a while, ruminating, thinking about how much they like you and the butterflies and the really sweet thing. Like, I can't wait till I see pile one again. Some of you, it's a crush that you're actively engaging. They're like, oh, I really like pile one. Pile one is all of the things that I want in a partner. I want to make sure that I'm leveling up with pile one, right? On the lightest sense. But outside of that, it's like honestly, some of you, if you're honest with yourself, you think this person is boring and you know you're not compatible. That's why I have third eye on the table. Like, you're asking about someone you're not really interested in. Like, you may think you should be interested in them, or you may think that like being with them is good because of whatever superficial reason, but it doesn't feel like that. I'm like, okay, especially my large shadow, but because that's why we have you deserve love, because this person's thinking about and seeking more. And I feel like based on the dry energy I have here, you should be too. On the, the side with all of the stuff, okay? Sweet song, flirt, dream, lover. Faith is in reverse. Ooh, you see? Faith is in reverse. Have faith. Oh my gosh, faith is in reverse twice. Y'all, come on now. Who are y'all asking me about? Like, for real. Like, because why is faith in reverse twice, right? I've got have faith in your dreams. Faith is in reverse 2 times. Listen, I don't even care if the table is messy. It's fine. It is what it is, right? And then it's saying have faith. It could be faith-based. It could be religion-based faith, something to do with faith, but spirit is on my table 2 times with faith in reverse, like no faith in the connection. So someone either lacks faith, like, I don't know. And you got soul level. Some of you, the reason why I didn't get you specifically, this person is remembering someone else that they may have had a connection with of that depth that they're seeking. Some of you, this person's like flirting with other people because they're seeking that dream lover. They're seeking that depth, and they don't necessarily have the clarity that they don't see it with you. Some of you, because we have faith in your dreams reverse, clarity, finances, career, lack of faith, like clarity that it's superficial based, right? Because finances and career are very superficial in nature, right? Who are y'all asking me about? Coming together, secrets, karmic ties. Okay. All right. I'm not pulling any more of these. Coming together. So on the lightest sense, you may have an engagement coming. You may have a proposal coming. This person may be seeking the next step. On the shadow sense, even if you're getting that, be cognizant, because it could be just because they feel like that's what happens. That's what's supposed to happen, especially if there are children or whatever. Like, it feels like a lack of passion. I know I have ecstasy here, but I'm realizing I actually put it on top of, look at the bigger picture. So it's like there's more to life than ecstasy, than passion. Ooh, okay, I don't like that. You don't want that kind of a connection. All right, let me get your advice. Let me get your advice, and then let me see what is incoming regarding this person, because that's important. All right. Lightest sense of the pile, if you stuck it out, like, this person's in their ecstasy, fantasy. They can see all of the dreams and everything they can do with you, right? Like, they're in their fantasy era when it comes to you. Because I feel like my crushes here are like purity crushes, where this person may not necessarily know you, because it's still a superficial pile. So, like, they like the tangibles and the image they're projecting onto you, right? All right. Hence why we have all of this telepathy. Telepathy implies like a guessing, making up of energy, because they don't have much to associate with you on my purest crush then. So if you're my purest crush, I wouldn't even worry about all of the shadow beyond, oh, this person may not engage you because of they either feel less than or something like that. All right. So give me my advice for pile number 1, please. Advice, advice, advice. Okay, 2 things. And then give me what is incoming for this pile, please. What is incoming regarding this person? All right. Advice. Share your gifts. Okay, number 8. Intuition. Share your gifts implies, okay, alrighty, I've got something here. Some of you, this person does not have faith in your finances and career, like clarity that finances and career are going to be an issue with you. Okay, where you may, or with them, right? Like it's a thing. Okay, a lack of faith there. Like one of you is not progressing, or is not engaged or seeking that level of progression. Because share your gifts here, your advice is to work, honestly, like work, build. What is it you should be creating, right? Because it could be that this person has a lack of faith that you are driven in any sense, or this person may not be driven in any sense. And spirit's like, you need to be focused on something better than that. Because if you're sharing your gifts, this person's not sharing their gifts. That's not what you want. And you already got third eye and intuition here. So don't be playing with me, pile one. Some of y'all come here for confirmation, and I'm happy to give it for you. But a lot of this, you know yourself, because you do have third eye on the table as well as intuition. So my shadow side should not be confused, okay? You should not be confused. What's incoming? Growth, expansion. Sagittarius, Jupiter-based energy. So you're going to grow, you're going to expand on the shadow sense beyond this connection. On the lightest sense, right? Your advice is to be open to this person, because even on the slight shadow side of my, I got a message, exactly. On the slight shadow edge, that could be my purest crushes, you're not seeming approachable to this person. So just be open, right? Be a little sweeter, right? That's why you got all the sweet flirt energy. Like this person may be trying to feel you out. They're not sure if you'd be receptive to them, right? And if you're open and you're receptive to this person, and like, you give good energy, I can see growth between the two of you. Like you two could come together, okay? And that's why you came in with all of the shadowy stuff, is because some of you here are not necessarily approachable. You're seeming standoffish or unattainable to this person. I think I mentioned rejection at the beginning. Like you may have already rejected this person to some degree. Just be cognizant of the energy you're projecting if you're invested in this person, okay? Alrighty. I'm like shaking the table, shaking the stand. I'm going to close it out. Okay. So that is all I have for you today, pile one. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right. Pile number two, my peach pie. Let's see what your crush is thinking and what's their next move towards you. If you are new here, I do read past, present, and incoming energy. I also read in polarity. So there's often a light or shadow side. One typically dominates, but you just have to find yourself in the story, lesson, journey, all of the things, okay? Immediately. All right. Balance, justice. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it was like ready to go. Like, okay, we've given all of the instructions. We've given the rundown, and now it's time to go. I feel like I heard the words just now, and I said it at like 44 seconds of filming. Your person that you're asking about is like, I've seen all I need to see. I know exactly, like I've seen all I can see. Now in the shadow sense, which is not the dominant energy, it could be like they've seen all they need to see of you to know that it's not going to work. But the heavy pile energy I've got, like some of you, this person's at a loss for words. I don't know who you're asking about or who you are to them, but this person, pile two, is at a loss for words. They're just like, I've seen all I needed to see about pile two. That's it. Like pile two is it. That pile two is it for me. This is the person I could see myself marrying, because justice is a balancing of the scales. Like actually Libra scales, it's like my counterpart. Like this person may see you as like their divine counterpart in some sense. But it's the seventh house of formal relationships. So this person can see themselves like marrying you, like legally, being very committed, very comfortable in their decision to do so. Like I've seen all I need to see. That's the words I heard. Okay. And I mean, like you saw the way the card came out live, like it came out like that. That's how this person is seeing you. That's how what this person is thinking. So like, honestly, some of you, that is the next move of, okay, let me just go ahead, you know, in the purest crush sense, like, let me just make sure I pursue pile 2. If it's like a connection, like, okay, let me make things official with pile 2, whether that is a formal date, whether that is like being exclusive, whether that is like an engagement. Like, let me just make sure, like, I've seen all I need to see. Those are the words. Okay, so great pile already. Okay, peach pie, let's see. Tell me more about this person. What is this person thinking about my pile number 2? And what is their next move? Commitment, honestly, with that card. Okay. All right. 6 of Cups. Yeah, see, past of cups. Exactly. You see where I'm going with this? 6 of Cups is past energy. It is reflective energy. It's, you know, I've seen all I need to see, right? If you're asking about a historical connection, this person is remembering when you were together, things like that. Okay. But for those of you where we're talking about incoming energy or current energy, this person's like, reflecting on everything, all of their experiences with you, or all of their times observing you, all of the times they could have interacted with you, even if they did not. Like, they're just reflecting. Okay. 6 of Cups is children. So this person may see themselves having children with you if they don't already. 6 of Cups is already also, honestly, I don't know how I'm forgetting this because I just read like I read. But back in the day when, you know, you would go on the websites and learn how to read tarot, Justice and 6 of Cups feels like soulmate energy. Could even, like, those of you that like the labels, could be like a twin flame kind of a connection. Like, this is soulmate. Like, this person's thinking you're their one. Okay, with this combination on the table, for sure. Like, there's no question. And again, the shadow sense of that, which is not the dominant, is that this person has seen all they can see. They want to close the cycle and leave this connection behind them. Okay. Because of how hot and cold and how clear and decisive this energy is, you should not be confused, or you will not be in like the near future. Okay. It's just, this is a very clear energy. Okay. Tell me more about what this person is thinking about my pile number 2. What is their next move? Y'all, I've seen all I need to see. Even me as the reader, I've seen all I need to see. Okay, this is the Sun. The Sun is a yes. It's like the most positive card in the deck. It is Leo energy. It is joy, pleasure, 5th house of entertainment, of friendships, even children, right? Like, that's this, like, it's it. Like, this person has seen all they need to see to decide what they're doing next with you. Okay, they are sure, they are certain. Okay, for better, for worse. But I mean, the dominant energy is this light radiating. 2 major arcana. Okay, 7 of Coins, harvest, right? 7 of Coins talks about a harvest after work, putting in effort, right? It's the fruits of your labor, right? Some of you, this person sees you as the fruits of their labor, whether that is the historical pursuit of you, or this is something like you're the type of person they've been seeking for a romantic connection with, like you know, that whole all my life energy. This is what I've wanted in a partner. Like, this is someone that's like, this is what I prayed for, this is what I manifested. Like, that's what this person is thinking about you. It's a very positive pile. Okay. Like I said, there is a shadow, and I've already described it, but this is pile 2 is my harvest. Pile 2 is my blessing, right? Especially with justice. Like, this is like karmic justice. Like pile 2 is my good karma. Okay. Like, some of you, this person's like, oh, I've been blessed with pile 2 because I am a good person, or I'm blessed to have an opportunity to be with someone like pile 2 because I've been a good person, or I've been through historically, romantically, whatever. Okay. But this person sees you as like everything. Okay. It is a beautiful energy here. Let me see what Melanin Pop has to say. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna drag it, because you know, there will be energy that from various piles that may not be this light. So let's just keep it rolling. All right, tell me more about what this person is thinking about my pile number 2. What is their next move? Okay, so far the consensus is commitment, furthering of a connection for sure. Okay. Let me see. Tell me more. Tell me more. What do we got? My peach. This person's like obsessed with you in not a negative sense. Like they think about you a lot. Let me see. Tell me, what is this person thinking? What is their next move towards my pile number 2, please? This person's, there is an unavailable energy. So maybe there's some distance. What's this? Oh, okay. So some of you, it is a bit of a scandalous situation. They see you as all of that, but like there's not, like some of you, and this is a marriage card, some of you, this person may be already committed to somebody else, or this person is engaging someone else. But I'm not gonna let that overload the pile. I really like the energy that stepped in for the brand news, but that's an energy. So, but I will say, those of you, I mean, we don't judge, we read the energy, even though we don't like always like, but I'll say, some of you, this person's decided they're going to pursue you. Okay. And you see, it says rebound, right? Like they may end up leaving someone behind to do so. Okay. I see that. For those of you that are asking that specific question, you know, I don't like it when y'all ask me that question. Just because, you know, I want to keep it light. I want to keep it not heavy, and I don't want these to be long. And like I said, we're not judging. That's just the energy. But rebound, short-term relationships, fast breakups, grievances, that confirms the shadow that exists. And it also talks about those of you asking about a historical thing, someone reflecting and possibly wanting to circle back. Okay. Let me pull more. Some of you, on the lighter sense of the pile, this card represents this person being very happy that things have played out historically for them the way that they have, right? So justice talks about things working out the way that they should. 6 of Cups is past energy, and I mentioned that harvest. This person's like, they're so grateful for whatever they experience romantically in life, regarding just relationships, contracts overall. Right? Because justice, 7th house energy is not necessarily just relationships. It's all of your connections. It's partnerships, businesses, everything. They're happy everything turned out the way that it did, and that they are where they are, who they are, because it put them either in proximity to you, or it gave them an opportunity to be with you with rebound. Like some of you, this person actually sees you as a recovery from whatever historical energy, like an upgrade, like something better than the original cards they would have been dealt. I can't even get the word out, but you know what I mean. Like, because in the shadow sense, some of you, okay, there is that shadow. Okay. Some of you, this person may be looking to rebound with you because they see you as better as any historical partners. Okay. Like a rebound energy for something. Yeah, okay. Sweet and sticky, kind, caring, compassionate, loving, and physical touch. Well, they're really attracted to you. A lot of yellow, okay? Yeah. Light and shadow, because I guess it depends on how you take it. This person sees you as better than anyone they've been with. Like they see you as a huge upgrade from any of their past connections, okay? Like that's a huge theme right here on the table. And like I said, it's a light because they feel like you are everything, but it could be a shadow, the comparison thing, just depending on how you take it and this person's nature and personality. But they see you as everything. So I'm gonna keep going with that. Let me see one more and we'll take the bottom. What is this person's next move? Some of this person's going to be very loud. They're going to share you with everybody. Like they want everybody to know that they're like with you because they want to announce it. Like, you know, in a shadow sense, it could be kind of to spite any past lovers they've had. Okay. How to tell me more. Okay. Secrets, silence, burdens, quiet. Okay. Well, the opposite of that is a private connection. All right. So many of y'all that stepped in. It's so many varying stuff, right? Lock and key though is locking down, right? Solidifying a commitment. Okay. Some of you, this person's thinking if you don't like if they're not serious out the like immediately in their pursuit of you, like, okay, for example, my pure crushes, some of you, this person wants to set a foundation of seriousness very immediate. Like as soon as they pursue you, they're making sure you know that their intentions are long term, because they'll be worried that you'll leave and pursue something more fulfilling, right? So they want to like lock you down and make sure like and get you committed to them before you can have other opportunities to explore connections of that nature. Okay? Because they're worried if it's not serious, you'll lose interest. Okay? So that's the approach, is immediate, like locking you down. Okay? Beach, ocean water cleanse for subconsciousness. Yeah, establishing a depth. Right? 7 of coins is also a depth. It's labor, it's work, it's things you've gotten due to your efforts, right? It's a harvest due to an effort, right? Beach is a depth, okay? Like this person's wanting to establish a level of sincerity with a connection, and also making sure on the lighter sense that you know that they're very serious, that this isn't something that's short term, right? Because the lightest sense of this rebound energy is very quickly establishing a connection, right? Because it does say fast, right? Very quickly stepping into the sweet and sticky lockdown energy. Some of you on the lightest sense of the power, this person's like so like immediately attached to you that they'll want to move very quickly. Like I could see if you're interested in this person and you move as quickly as them, this is someone that would like elope, okay, on the like most extreme sense. But this person wants to like move very quickly, right, with this connection, because they've seen all they need to see. You see how that goes? They've seen all they need to see. Pile 2 is it. That's it. Okay? Tell me more. Let me create space. All right. Tell me more about what this peach pie is saying about my pile number 2s. What's their next move? I mean, commitment. For sure. What did I say, y'all? House 4, cultural and family roots, home, peace, comfort. This person's seeking comfort with you. They want home, family, all those things on the lightest sense. Okay? Okay, and I do still get that underlying shadow. It's a shadow because it's like, I don't know that I'm not going to project my personal feelings into read, but I don't know that I care for that personality trait of wanting to, like this seems like the type of person, not all of you, some of you, this seems like the type of person that wants to like spite their exes and like show off like how much better they perceive you being, right, than them, right? That real competitive energy, right? So it just, you know, not all of you, but I do see that here sometimes, okay? Like, right, like pile 2 is spouse material kind of a vibe. Yeah. Okay, but home, family, house 4, that's Cancer energy. And just really showing you comfort, showing you peace, right? Proving that they can be a person that helps support you in all of these areas, right? But it is home, family, locking it down. That's what I'm getting from this pile for sure. Okay, let me get one more and I'll take the bottom. Tell me more about my pile number 2. Okay, that's a maturing energy. Okay. Yes, listen, there's a heavy Cancer presence. We have beach, which technically could be associated with that energy, okay? Water sign energy, but specifically Cancer, okay? This could be Pisces as well, but this is, the Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay? But it says satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. This is a person that's gonna like possibly smother you with love, in affection. Okay, like this person's next move is to be it completely locked in, make you comfortable. Like it's all about comfort. You have it twice, right? Because your emotional needs, comfort, making sure you're around their family, making sure you're around their friends, making sure they allow you into their private, like inner thoughts, right? Sharing their deepest, darkest secrets, inner thoughts with you. Comfort, building trust, locking you down, like becoming very intimate very quickly. And I don't mean necessarily physically, I mean like emotional intimacy that sometimes could take like at least a year to build. This person's looking to dive into that very, very quickly. That could be a red flag. So just be cognizant and use your discernment. Okay. Mars, aggressive, move forward, defend self, very, very active, very aggressive. That's that fast paced energy. Okay. Proving themselves like very, very active in their pursuit of you or progression of the connection. Okay. That's basically what I'm getting. All right. Tell me more about my pile twos. What is this person's next move towards my pile number 2? Yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've been doing this pile way longer than I have. I'm only 18 minutes in, but I feel like I've been doing this for 30 minutes, okay? This person's going to make you, or at least attempt to make you comfortable enough to where you feel like you're further in the connection than you actually are. The shadow side of that is not good though. The shadow side of that is illusions and false insecurity, could even be love bombing, right? Right? A quick start, a quick ending. Okay. But the lighter side is this person's seen all they need to see, right? If this is a healthy, stable person connection, again, use your discernment. It feels like someone that is sure, that is certain, that has a clear plan. Like if there's 7 of coins that can map out exactly how it works, not just, oh, I like pile 2, let's just move really quickly, no solid. Like if this person has a very clear plan of how they want to integrate you into things and it makes sense, then the speed isn't necessarily a concern, but this person's gonna feel this person feels very connected to you very quickly. And if you are invested in this person as well, I could see this connection progressing very fast, right? Possibly too fast in other people's eyes if it's not, So let me just see. I'm not really that concerned about it on the lightest sense. It's just someone that knows what they want, right? Like this person seems to know what they want in the healthiest sense. Yeah, exactly. Not an illusion at all in my lightest sense. We've got Pisces in reverse, full moon in Pisces in reverse. It says balance, spirituality, and practicality. Now, Pisces is 12th house energy of illusions, fantasies. In reverse, based on the point I was just making, it's someone that is very level-headed, that has analyze all of the facts, someone that's very analytical, has an attention to detail, right? Because it would be like associated more with Virgo energy. This person knows what they want. Now, in the shadow sense, it's overlooking red flags. It's indulging in fantasy, right? Because it does say balance, spirituality, and practicality. Some of you, it could be a lack of balance. So the lighter sense of the pile is being so in alignment with spirit and yourself that you know exactly what you want. I'm talking about this person. The opposite of that is just being so flowy and just rolling with things, right? Rolling with it to the point where there's no grounded foundation. Okay. So just be cognizant of where you fall, because it is a pile that is, it's a lot of energy. Okay. Let me get 2 more. Take the bottom. Tell me more about, expect powerful change. Yeah, this is a change maker. I'll say that much about this person. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, exactly. Okay. New moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation, right? Integrating you into their life and their world and pursuing you, literally bringing love into the situation. Like that's this person's next move. And that's what they're thinking about. Take both. Hold your vision. A personal issue reaches resolution. So any barriers to that, that's what this person's thinking about. And how you'll know if you're on the healthy side versus the side that could be a bit unstable, not necessarily mentally as an individual, but just in terms of their approach to romance, is how connected to reality are they? Like, do they have tangible goals? Do they have a tangible vision, tangible steps to you two being together? You know what I mean? And the journey to kind of merging lives. Okay, because hold your vision, a personal issue reaches resolution, talks about someone being very fixed in their perspective. On a shadow sense, it's just knowing they want to be with you even if it doesn't make any sense. Wanting to quickly progress a connection even if that doesn't make any sense, right? That's the shadow. The light side is someone that knows what they want. They've either had the experience or they just are very sure and certain in their perspective, and they build and do those things. We have more home and comfort energy. There's Cancer here again. Okay. And Aquarius is like unique difference, like that's a unique approach. So in a lighter sense, it is an unconventional way of courtship, of dating, right? Like it could be a unique, like a rare occurrence or a shock or a surprise that works out for the best, right? But it still has to be grounded. There still has to be some level of comfort, right? Because the hugest theme is this person looking to make you comfortable. In a shadow sense, they could be trying to get you to let your guard down, so that they can manipulate you. On a lighter sense, they want you to be comfortable because they are sure in what they want. They're sure in their desire of you, and they want you to be able to trust, even if it's a unique circumstance. Okay. All right. Y'all, I did the thing again. When did I do that? So now I have like reversals in the deck. It's fine. We're going to roll with it. But at the bottom, you have nothing is yet set in stone in reverse. This person has seen all they need to see. Nothing is yet set in stone. It talks about it's mutable energy. It's flexible and adaptive. This person is fixed. They know they're fixated on you. They know they want you, especially in a lighter sense. They are sure, they are certain. They've seen all they need to see. Okay. In a shadow sense, it's a rigid perspective. They decided they want you, and even in where there are signs that you two should either slow down or you're incompatible, they'll likely power through anyway. All right. Because they're willing to fight. All right. Let me see. What else? On shadow sense, this person may not be seeing the connection clearly. All right. Or you. Tell me more. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Nothing is set in stone. It is set in stone. Some of you on the furthest end of the shadow, this person is done. Okay. I think I talked about it a little bit at the beginning. I don't want to dwell on it because it is what it is. The signs are there. And I don't mean to like brush over it like it's not your feelings. It's just, I don't want to keep repeating that because if you missed it, go back to the beginning where I talked about that ending possibly. Playfulness. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it says playtime. Where is it? It's essential for relationships. Have a little fun recapturing romance with your partner. I mentioned this person is not playing. Okay. They're either done with the connection on the furthest sense of the shadow, right? Or they're overlooking where it should be done and trying to power through. In some senses, I talked about some other things at the beginning. Go back if you missed your shadow, if you're identifying with that. On a lighter sense, this person is like they don't care. Like they are not playing with you. They want you to know they are serious. They're looking for someone to build a home with. Okay. No games over here. I don't know that I've gotten this no game energy. It's very serious. Not in a boring way, but in a oh crap, this person wants commitment way. Some of you may not be ready for that. Butterflies. Okay. Enjoy the overwhelming, I don't know why I'm doing that. Overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. Yeah, you give this person butterflies. This person sees it all with you, bringing love into situation, and butterflies actually came together. Incoming energy, y'all. This person is not playing. I got 3 cards. You got ready for love. okay? You've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal. Now you are ready to try love again. This person is not playing. They are ready for love. They're trying to open you up, right? Especially if you've been guarded, like that card says. More fourth house, Cancer, moon energy, emotional support. That's this person's next move is comfort, family, support, right? It says now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. This is someone that plans to check in with you, constantly check in with you, see how you're feeling, right? Especially if you are moving quickly in a connection. If this person's serious and it's stable, this person's like, okay, how are you feeling about this? Like, this is, okay, like you feel like we need to slow down, I'm sure, but you let me know. Like, this is a person that in their most stable sense, even if they're sure they've seen all they need to see, they're patient in you, right? That's the difference between what's healthy and what's not. This person's patient with you and the pace you need, right? For the connection, right? On the shadow sense, this person's all I, me, first house, right? Like I, me, identity based, like what they want, how fast they want to move. In the lightest, healthier sense, they're like, okay, I want to move as quickly as you are ready to, okay? Enchanted love, a sacred bond that is divinely guided. Yeah, they've seen all they need to see. They are sure. They're just, trying to be patient with you. Like, obviously this person's not going to let you waste their time if they're a healthy person, but they are logical, okay? Self-love. As you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationships and with yourself. Some of you, this person is selfish on the shadow sense. Watch it. And a lot of those things, right? Like kind of like flaunting you to possible exes or people that they engage, right? Like some of that is real selfish, combative energy on the shadow side. So just be cognizant of that, especially where we talk about rebounds and fast connections and someone that would break up with someone else to be with you, or someone that would 100% like stop pursuing someone else just because they've decided they want you instead in a very fast manner. Like, you got to watch that, because just shadow side of this pile is so selfish. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably why at first I was like, why am I being so judgmental to this energy? Because I don't like to do that, because I want to be it's an integrity thing, right? I want to be able to read clearly without attachments to any of the energy here. But like immediately there was a side of the shadow that I was like, oh, I don't like this person. Because it was selfish energy, right? Like the braggy energy, and all the things. Now, that's not the hugest, but like, just, I wanted to make you aware. On the lighter sense of the pile, this is a person that is very self-aware, very self-confident in who they are and their identity. So that's why they can be so certain in what they want in a connection. And in them being sure and confident in who they are, even though they're moving aggressively, quickly, and clearly with you, or looking to do those things, they still have an awareness of what you need, of what you want, right? That's the vibe. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead, and I got 2 more decks and we'll get advice and what's coming in. Tell me more. What else would we need to know about this person's next move towards pile 2? All right, all 3 in one go. It's going to have to do with this ready for love, emotional support, enchanted love. This person's going to treat you like a dream, okay? Like, they're going to create like a dream around you. Like, it's not even going to feel real because of how this person's going to go about it, right? Like, enchanted love feels like someone that wants to create a fantasy, for better, for worse, okay? Playfulness. Y'all, look at that. That's hilarious. Why? Because it's here. This deck is actually inspired by this deck. But you got playfulness in reverse, as in we're knowing that this person is very serious. But again, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This person's still going to make sure that it's fun, right? Butterflies, playfulness, enchanted love. I mentioned it being like a dream. Like, this person's going to really like woo you. That's the goal, okay? And make sure you know they're serious, right? And reconciliation. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. If you're asking about an attachment or a historical connection, this is your confirmation. I think earlier I mentioned this is someone that is reflecting, and it could very well be reconciling and all of the things. Reconciliation also, from a non-attached perspective, talks about union with a soulmate, right? So this person is sure, right? Again, I mentioned this person may see you as their twin flame soulmate. In some instances, they see that union with you, right? That's why they want to move so quickly in the healthiest sense, because they've seen all they need to see. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that is my shadow. Some of you with the attachments or historical energy, this person does not feel you would be open to reconciliation. Okay. Some of you, where this is a historical connection, this person is not serious. There's a rebound energy here, very playful energy. Playful in reverse could be a shadow side of playfulness, like playing too many games. Be cognizant of the people coming from your past, okay? And then we also have, I've not gotten this like this, but in the lightest sense, just hear me out, because I don't know why I'm hearing that. This unrequited love feels like I've seen all I can see. I don't need to date anymore. I know pile 2 is it, right? Like not being interested in other sources of love. I've not read that like that before, to my knowledge, but that's the lightest sense, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. It's like the Cupid's arrow, okay? This person's, oh, watch it though, there's deception, okay? Some of you, this person may make you think that they are more serious than they actually are. Just be cognizant, because the shadow does want to be read here, okay? I'm not going to look over it anymore. But the lightest sense, this person will make you feel loved, because that is their intention and they truly are serious about you. Shadow, this person may make you think they're more invested than they are. Like they may, gift you, treat you very nicely, right? Gas you up, all of the things, make you feel like a dream. I mentioned there was a shadow. Just watch the deception, because that definitely wants to be there, and you deserve love. So what you're going to have to use is your discernment to see, is this energy this person's throwing at you, is it authentic? Okay? That's the difference maker, okay? Let me pull these 3 and I'll get that advice and what's coming in. Tell me more about this person's next move towards my pile number 2. It's a great pile on the lightest side. It's, I think, what a lot of you that come to these readings are looking for. Okay. Yeah, true love. Swans mate for life. Okay. Just watch and make sure you're not on that deceptive shadow side in your desire for those things. Because some of you, it could be like a predatory energy, like someone knows that you're seeking the comfort and the family and the home. And like, you know what I mean? Like if you know you're projecting that out of that desire for it, this person sees that in the shadow sense and they're preying on that, okay? All right. True love. This is actually one of, yeah, that's going to confirm what I was just going to say. So some of you on the lighter side, or a little, you have the self-love. You're very connected to self, your identity, your own personal harvest, like who you are, who you desire to be and continue to grow into. And that's how you're on the lighter side, how you're attracting this type of partner, possibly twin flame soulmate, because you're connected to yourself. Those of you on the shadow, you may be oozing, and I never call you guys names here. I don't do that. I use descriptors because that's the only way to communicate for you to understand what I'm saying. There's an energy that may be giving off a slight desperation for love, romance, marriage, right? When you ooze that, you become kind of easy prey to a shadow, okay? And so that's why I say that. And this confirms that for me. It also landed on you deserve love. So you do deserve love. So just be cognizant of where you fall in this pile. Because if you know that you ooze, oh, I want marriage, I want kids, I want family, and I want those things quickly, right? Someone may notice that, this person may see that on the shadow side and be offering you those things. But not from a good place, okay? But we do have, yes, with true love at the bottom, we do have connection. And that is confirming that shadow, but it's also confirming the lighter side. Okay. So it's confirming, yeah, this person sees you're seeking connection. They see that that's what your priority is in some sense, even above everything else. And so you're kind of easy prey. It also talks about the on a lighter side, yes, this person you're connecting with is a soulmate, it's a twin flame, and they will move quickly. Okay. All right. Tell me more about what this crush. Some of you on the lighter side don't have the crush. You slip in sometimes. You don't have the crush, but this is what could be coming in for you. Okay. And the reason why you're here, and I know you're here, is because the polar opposite of you. You're always going to be in here with your polar opposite. Your polar opposite of this pile is someone that is obsessed with love and romance, that probably always has a crush. On my lightest side of the pile, you are completely unattached. Probably you don't have a crush, but you may have one soon. Or when you get one, this may be how it goes. All right. Let me see. One more, I'll take the bottom, and then we'll get this advice. Close it out. Tell me more. What's this person's next move with my pile? Number 2. Elusive. Be cognizant. Some of you, this person may quickly move towards you, quickly move away. All right. Tie the knot. And if they don't do that, they'll drag their feet on actual commitment. So some of you in this shadow, this person's going to be very, very quick to do all of the things that are like marriage, because that card is here. The Justice card rules 7th house of marriage. They'll do all of the marriage things, right? Let's live together. Let's merge finances. Let's have children. They'll do all of the things, but the actual marriage may be where the dragging the feet could happen. All right. That will be how you know where you fall as well. That's also a sign. Elusive, tie the knot. Some of you, even on the lighter side, is funny because it's like you will discreetly get married. Some of you, I could see you like eloping. Okay. That's this person's plan. Like, let's sneak off and get married. I could see this person saying that regardless of the stage, just because this is a fast moving pile. So I told you, tie in. I think I even have like lockdown. This person wants to lock you down on the lighter sense of, on the shadow sense, they want to lock you down too, but for selfish reasons. On the lighter side, they want to connect with you. They want to be, they've seen all they need to see. Okay. And some of you on the shadow side, they're not trying to tie the knot with you. Some of you, they do want to move on. I feel like they'll drag their feet before possibly surprising you with that, right? Yeah, I think I have Aquarius down there. Okay. Like they'll drag their feet. They'll do all of the commitment things and then decide they want to move on, possibly quickly, or move on, right? Or even with the rebound, right? Pay attention to your dreams, okay? So give me a card for advice for my pile number 2, and then tell me what is incoming. So what's the advice? What is the advice? Yep, that is it. Pay attention to your dreams. Number 9 may be relevant for you. Pay attention to your dreams and your intuition. That is going to guide you and help you. I mentioned discernment. Okay. Some of you are ignoring your dreams. You're ignoring your intuition. What is coming in for my pile number 2? Dreams also talks about those of you that are a little too practical. I mentioned that self-love, independent. Some of you may be on a hyper independent side. Be a little more intuitive, be a little more receptive, and you'll get the answers you need on how to proceed with this connection. I mean, that's everybody, right? But your dreams, all of you are giving you the cues. What's coming in for this pile? What is coming in? What is this person's next move? What is coming in? It's a hidden energy. Pay attention to your dreams for real, because it took a lot. It took a lot, okay? And there's a lot of blue here, and then I've got ocean. Yeah, honestly, there's like I can see a little bit of a Yamaya presence here. All right. For those of you that know what I'm talking about. So, healing. Okay, we got growth, focus. Some of you are going to learn to focus, and you will grow after this. I say that because in the shadowy sense, you're not acknowledging your dreams, your subconscious, your intuition, and the result of this person's next move. I don't know what it is. Can't say what it is. Just know that it is obviously a shadow. You'll learn focus, and you'll learn and you'll grow, right? You'll gain perspective and attention to detail and all of those things. On the lighter sense, pay attention to your dreams. What you'll gain. So I'm trying like not get okay. So you see how we have, because we do have hold your vision. You'll see very clearly whether or not you can grow with this person. Okay. Because just because this is your crush doesn't mean like, and they want to move fast. Like, they want to move fast doesn't mean that you have to, or that you're gonna still be invested, right? To the bottom. Yeah, musical healing. Some of you need healing, right? You need like spiritual bath. You need like musical healing, whatever the thing is. Okay. Because there's a lot of that here. Because so here's why my light, for adventure. Here's why my light ended up in the shadow. Some of you on the extremist sense of the trauma are like hyper independent and all of the things. And I'm realizing that this person's speed of the connection, because everything is relative and it's based on your perspective, you may perceive this person as moving too quickly. I gotcha. See, sometimes your energy steps in and like you try to manipulate me as the reader. I got you. Some of you, this person's not necessarily moving super quick. They're just moving faster than you would have, right? And so that may throw you off, and you'll grow and you'll begin to look and understand like, okay, this is a trauma wound of me not wanting to merge with another person, right? I can see that on the lightest shadow, I guess. Some of you on the most extreme sense, that clingy energy you have, you're going to learn how to be to yourself. You'll gain your personal identity. So this is really all about, because I didn't mention before I close it out, I don't want this to be super long, it already is. Mars is Aries energy, Aries Libra axis. Aries is I, Libra is others, right? So self versus others, your personal energy versus your relationship. So that's kind of the theme here. Okay. Yeah, I've given you a lot. I don't want to keep dragging this out. I like when you guys use your discernment. You guys write really great comments. I love when you write your interpretations of how it applies to you. Keep doing that. It definitely helps, I think, the other viewers find themselves as well. So that is all I have for you today, Part 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 3, my cherry pie. Let's see what your crush is thinking and what their next move is. For those of you that are new, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. I also read polarities. So there is often a light and a shadow. One of the energies may dominate the pile depending on how you guys choose, but we just read what we get. All right, so let me see about this this cherry pie. What is this person thinking? What is their next move? I also read all stages of connection. So while we lead with crush and incoming energy, some of your attachments do slip in, especially if they're heavy, right? And some people are often asking about historical energy or current energy, so we include them as well. All right, cherry pie. What is the crush thinking? What is their next move for my pile number 3, please? Some maturing energy. Knight of Swords. Those of you with attachments, speaking of, what is that? Is that like a bloody? I've never noticed that before. Is that like a bloody sword? Okay. Bloody scissors. Okay, so I was gonna say a conversation that was already had, right? or a conversation that's been danced around, that's going to be had, something like that. But I was already saying that, but then I was like, what's this red stuff? And it's like blood. Like someone may be very sharp with their words, maybe very aggressive with their words, very mean with their words, okay? Or have been, okay? And that's what this person is thinking about in the attachment sense. Okay, we've also got scissors represent like cutting something off or someone, okay? And honestly, that's the shadowy sense, okay? And I know it came through, so please don't run off. Like some of you leave piles too quickly, right? And you miss out on your actual message because you're quick to jump from pile to pile because you don't like when the shadow steps in. So stop doing that. But I'm realizing that just in a pure neutral sense, you pick cherry pie. The color red may be relevant. There's always, I don't know why, tell me why, but I feel like red is a color I'm always like, oh, red may be relevant. I feel like that happens a lot, at least over the last however long, okay? Tell me more. What is pile 3's crush thinking? What is their next move? Some of you, it's as simple as, oh, let me make sure I talk to pile 3. It's that serious. Like I need to talk to pile 3. No. And trying to figure out what to say. So this person's thinking about what to say to you. There it is. Okay. Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands talks about being creative. It talks about planning and organizing. So yeah, this person's like on the purest crush sense, in a light sense. I mean, it could be shadow, but the lightest sense is this person's figuring out what to say to you, how to say it to you, how to communicate with you. Okay. They're not sure. Okay. Yeah, exactly. This is my pile that is either attached with drama or like pure crush anxiety and not knowing what to say to a crush. Like, because this would be a crush that has a crush on you, that's super anxious and doesn't know how to initiate. Because Ace of Wands is like Aries energy. It's initiating energy, getting things going. This person's trying to figure out how to get things going with you. Okay. 9 of Coins. Yeah. So in my unattached side where we're talking about pure crush, this person wants to make it very clear that they're single, and this is the confirmation this person feels single. This is also a person that wants to make sure that you are single. I told you my pure crushes are really coming through heavy. They want to, it's like a countdown, 2, 1, I'm going for it, right? Like I want to make sure that pile 3 is single, and like, how do I talk to them? What do I say? How do I behave? Like, you know, like what's the best approach? Because wands are energy, right? That's the vibe. All right. Let me pull from this. Melanin pop. Tell me, pile 3. What is their crush thinking, and what's their crush's next move? Planning to act. Okay, incoming energy. Okay. Yeah. Watch it on the shadow side. Red is a color. Like, why do y'all keep, like, what is it about the color red? I feel like I don't remember the exact piles. I just remember being like, red is relevant, red is relevant. But some of you pick the cherry pie just because it's red. And I don't know why that's a thing. Because like you've got the red here that I've owned it. This is one of the first decks I've ever owned. And I think I've had it for like 10 years. And so I've never noticed that red was on that card. Okay. And now I've got a red flag. Some of you, this card is simply here to confirm, okay, red. Okay. And I don't know what that means to you or what the confirmation is, but that is the confirmation. Others of you, that heavy energy of like the possible sharp words or cutting off. Here we are, either you, this person, both of you, maybe toxic or red flag. Okay. And in the lightest sense of the pile, because I don't want you guys to run off, red flags is like standing out, right? It's an alert. Okay. Like it's an alert. It's like, I am here. I want your attention. Like this person's next move may be to be, because The lighter side of the pile is pure crush. It's like, I don't even know what to say to pile 3, but I want to make sure pile 3 is single. I want pile 3 to know that I'm single. I want pile 3 looking at me. So let me just make sure I act really extra when pile 3 comes around so that I get pile 3's attention. It's hilariously cute. Okay, like this person may start acting really extra, really dramatic, right? Like they may start talking more if they don't. They may get louder if they do. Like this person's gonna start being really extra for your attention, okay? Because 9 of Coins is single, independent energy. It's like, I want to be the one that pile 3 sees, okay? Even it's not even a competitive energy. It's just wanting you to see them, okay? Some of you, this crush is not even sure you noticed them, okay? Tell me more about my pile number 3. Oh, I was going to say, tell me more about this color red, because I'm so invested now because that I'm noticing that you guys come through heavily that keep picking the piles like that. Because red flags, I truly, yeah, it's a shadow. There is a shadow. There's and honestly, those of you on the shadow, you know the shadow. Like I'm going to develop this further, right? I'm going to develop this further. But I feel like those of you that are on the shadow immediately should know you're on the shadow because it's regarding some type of conversation or interaction that was not friendly. Okay, that was not kind. Okay. All right, let me grab this. A maturing energy of commitment, engagement, ring, promises, love, planning for the future. So some of you, like I said, on that shadow side, it feels like an already commitment based or interaction based, like you know this person, they know you interact on some level, because something about an interaction was not friendly, was a red flag. And it could still be the lighter sense of the pile. It could be oh, it didn't work out the first time. This person's planning on how to circle back. Okay. But that's still the distinction, right? Like that interaction I mentioned where it's possible didn't go right the first time, they're planning to come back. That's more in the middle, right? Like we mentioned polarities, that would be in the middle of those two extremes. Okay. Red flag, commitment. Pay attention to this person's how this person behaves when during discussions of furthering a commitment, because that may be that energy. Like I said, like I'm getting a pay attention to how this person interacts with you when you discuss commitment, okay, or plans for the future and things like that. That's a very important message from spirit. Some of you, red flags of commitment, this person may see you as they may see you as chasing commitment on that shadow, okay? Or they're thinking like they see red flags that would make them not want commitment with you on a shadow. Now, on a light sense, it's like very obvious, very sure that they want commitment with you, okay? Tell me more. What is this person's, I want to say intentions. Ooh. What is this person's what is this person thinking about my pile number 3? What is their next move? Please. Watch it. Okay? You see that on the table. It's maturing, but it felt almost reverse. And because it's half and half, I feel like this is my half and half pile. That's why I started talking about that center focal point of the middle, the point in the middle where there's extremes, right? Some of you, this is a bossy, egotistical, aggressive individual, right? Possibly masculine, but doesn't have to be. Y'all got all red cards. Red is probably danger. I mean, it is on the thing. I'm gonna take it upright, okay? Because I felt like it was more maturing, but I did see the reversal, okay? So that shot is like half and half. So you're really gonna have to use your discernment because half and half, okay? Shadow, this is a dangerous person. Possibly, I'm like saying maybe even violent in some instances. Just watch it. With all of this red, and then like the red here was like it was feeling like blood. So just, oh my gosh. Just watch it, okay, on the shadow side. The light side, Okay, but the shadow, because like the red flag is a controlling of a commitment, like a controlling energy. Okay. um mhm. Now on the lighter side, this is an individual um that's thinking about how they've reached the mature stage of their, like they're reaching a certain level of maturity, right? Like they've reached whatever milestone, right? Like whatever they've been planning, like they've started a cycle where they've reached the point of, okay, I think the it's time for a commitment. Okay, I can see that. All right. Some of you, this is a commitment phobe. Just be cognizant of that. Like this is a controlling person that has commitment issues. Okay. But you got all red cards. Thief. Oh, pile 3. What is happening? I don't even know that the shadow is the dominant so much as it's such a heavy and dangerous shadow that it's like, you're gonna talk about this. We've got to talk about it. Okay. Steal, criminal, cheating, ulterior motives. Thief. All right. Pile 3. Well, some of you, this person thinks where they are not the shadow, they see you as a heavy red flag. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I don't know how. But something about you, pile 3, this person may see you as a heavy red flag walking, right? Someone chasing commitment, someone chasing possibly power, someone with ulterior motives, right? That's how this person sees you. Let me pull more cards and see, what is this? I'll find the light side again, but they do not want me ignoring the shadow, and I'm not going to do that. Let me see. The one thing about the light side of the shadow, pure crush. So if you are not a pure crush, like this is someone that you don't know, but like you kind of like a little bit, trying to see if they like you a little bit, your shadow. I'm just being honest, okay? Let me see. I may change my mind once I pull more cards, but so far the only light I'm getting is like, oh, I don't know how to approach pile 1. Okay? Yeah, because 12th house, yeah, and look, thief. 12th house is hidden things. It's things you can't see clearly. So it would make sense if pure crushes, this person's like trying to feel you out and figure out, like, pure crush. Okay, so this is my light side. This person doesn't know anything about you. They're interested in knowing you. They're trying to figure out, right? Hence they're trying to see if you're single. They want you to know if they're single. They're like trying to see if they can get your attention, just gauge your overall interest, because they can't tell what the house 12. House 12 is hidden things you can't see, the information you're not privy to. So they don't know anything about you beyond the fact that they're interested, and they're trying to learn. That's the light. Okay, that is the light. That is the light. Okay. Shadow. House 12 is hidden enemies. It's hidden allies, but it's things, again, you are not privy to, things you cannot see. There's aspects of this person, of this connection, that you are not seeing clearly. Okay. You are not seeing clearly. Yang. That's okay. So the shadow side of all of this red is true aggression, because we have yang. Very active, masculine, in a shadow sense, aggressive energy. Okay. It says proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. All right. I've got my light. Oh, thank goodness I could find y'all, because I don't want y'all to be like so scared of this person. This person, on the light side, this person, they want your attention. It's still pure crush. I don't see where you're in a connection or a commitment or dating someone and you're in this light. I'm so sorry. I'm scared of this pile for attachments. Like, shadow is I'm gonna go back to shadow, but the light side is this person wants your attention. They don't know much about you. They don't think you even notice them in some instances, okay? Or they're not sure how interested in you they are. They're trying to figure that out, and to gauge your interest, they're gonna be real dramatic, real extra, making sure you know they're single, right? powerful man did come out in almost reverse, but maturing energy of like flexing how much of a good suitor they would be. It's not gender specific, but like making sure you can see them and you see potential with them, right? Doing so discreetly as well. All right, so this shadow, very active, very aggressive, combative, possibly mean, possibly abusive individual, okay? And I'm not getting much of their thoughts beyond spirit saying there's things you don't know that are happening. You don't see this clearly. This person's very active, this person's very aggressive, this person's controlling. Okay, there's red flags you are ignoring. You want this commitment. It's not healthy, right? Some of you with the 9 of coins, that's your 9 of coins. This person may be after your finances or using you for that, right? Some of you, I've not had this. You're asking about I may have. Some of you are asking about someone that is kind of predatory towards you in the sense of they want to use you in some sense on the shadow, okay? And I'm getting a light. This is, remember, I read past, present, incoming energy. Some of you, this person that you're asking about has a history of people being moving in that house 12, hidden enemies, predatory, trying to steal from them, whether time, energy, or actual resources, right? There's some of you, this is this person's history, this is this person's energy they operate from. And that's why you're stepping in with the shadow. Color red's still relevant. You got all these red cards and black, okay? But yeah, this person is used to, especially if they're guarded, okay? They're used to people trying to get over on them. And that's where their head is. Okay? Whew, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all had me for a moment. I was like, oh my gosh, is this a shadow pile with like not much light? It's still a shadow pile with not much light because, again, I'm gonna stress, and I could be wrong, some of you may fall in the middle, but it feels like the dominant energy of the light is incoming, new, feeling each other out energy, because there's a distrustful energy here due to historical, due to possibly a history, okay? That's why you've got all this planning and whatnot, okay? Pisces, more Pisces energy, right? Intimacy, intuition, compassion. Yeah, so that's more 12th house energy, okay? The one sign on the table dominantly is Pisces, okay? But yeah, I mean, it's hidden things, which is why, again, pure crush, light side. Shadow side, you need to, like, it's so much you don't even see, so much you don't even realize, so much you don't even know about this person. And it could still be for my crushes, like if you get a vibe, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much you don't know about this person and their energy, okay? Let's pull more. But a lot of you, especially those of you on the light side, like this person has a past that could be house 12 themed, right? Could be imprisonment. It could be addiction based. It could be mental health based, but it just feels, could be just anger issues. But it feels like this person may have had not the best experiences with other people, not just romantically, because red flags and commitment, like this person, like immediately, like it feels like someone that either is a red flag when it comes to commitment, or they immediately seek out red flags, like to see what is wrong with this person, right? like they vet, they have to, because like with this thief energy, okay, like this seems like someone that always thinks people is like are out to get them. Okay, tell me more. That's too many. But again, 12th house, things they can't see, things you can't see. Some of you, it's as simple. This person has a very strong aura, and it's like their thoughts are not necessarily your business. I like that. That's funny. So that's why you're not getting like their actual thoughts beyond them being guarded and being having that history of people like either preying on them or attaching themselves to them for the wrong reasons and all of the things, right? Yeah, whether you need to release. Expect powerful change. Waning moon, new moon eclipse. What do you need to release? Expect powerful change. Some of you, spirit is just calling you to leave this alone, okay? This particular crush on the shadow, like some of you are just saying, like it's like leave this alone, let it go. And also, when we talk about attachments on that shadow side, it is leaving this person alone and seeing an improvement of your life and circumstances, because expect powerful change after. What do you need to release? Some of you, this person has a shadow in that if you try to remove yourself from the situation, you'll see a change in this personality for the worse, okay? So just be careful out here, y'all. Be careful. Let me get one more. Take the bottom. What is this person's next move? Some of you, this person's next move is just to release you in a chaotic way, okay? Like it doesn't always, it could be either side, right? What's this person's next move to my pile number 3? It's 2. And it's maturing energy. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So fixed sign, very fixed in nature, okay? I do see my shadow. I mean, I was going to say shadow, my light side stepping out a little bit, because when I mentioned this person wants your attention, so they're going to want to like watch you do their research, ask around, try to figure out what they can figure out, and try to stand out. That's Leo energy of personality, of expressing themselves. Like, what do you need to release? Expecting powerful changes, eclipse, a covering of the sun. It feels like a releasing a guard, or releasing a shield on my lighter sense. Like if you're really mysterious, this person's really mysterious, getting you to drop your guard or letting their guard down. If this energy is not a hostile, aggressive person, this person's has a history of people being thieves, of walking red flags, especially when we talk about attachments and commitment, right? Because we do have the 9 of coins, which is someone that is doing well for themselves financially, okay? Very aggressive energy, hidden enemies. This person may have had or has a lot of hidden enemies, and they're aware of that, okay? So I don't want to scare you with the shadow, okay? This person is just, I feel like on my lightest sense of the pile, and it still may apply that this person wants to get to know you, planning how to engage you, wanting to stand out to you. Part of that standing out may be to let a guard down, right? Releasing a shield from the sun, right? Being more confident, showing more personality, okay? Being very clear with hold your vision, okay? Fiery climax approaches. There's something happening, powerful change, like, okay, for better, for worse, it's like a bang, right? Like I said, in the shadow sense, it could be, they're thinking of you trying to distance yourself and becoming hostile as a result. Others of you, they are looking to distance themselves and may become hostile in their approach. And then on the lighter side, it's like, let me switch up my approach. I'm going to try to stand out. I want to interact with pile number 3. I mean, I'm interested in pile 3 because, again, my light is my pure crush, okay? I need you to know that. Do not try to find the light in something that is historical or current, okay? And by I don't mean like, oh, you just met somebody last week and you're trying to get to know them. I'm not saying that. I'm saying early stages is the crush, okay? But I do see a releasing of a guard, letting down of a guard, okay? Someone's going to show their true personality soon, for better, for worse. A mask is coming off. Aries is the ascendant. It's the ascendant in astrology. It's how we project ourselves into the world. It's how we're viewed, okay? So that mask is coming off, right? You're going to see if you're dealing with a thief or not, okay? Like it's coming, okay? Let me see. What is this person's next move towards my pile? Number 3. I'm taking this one and I'm taking that one. What is this? Yeah, see, I love this energy. I don't want this to be too long, so I'm going to take it because it wanted to be viewed. It was there. So I'll start with past life. There may be a past life connection or unfinished business with this person. So if you're talking about historical energy, this is your confirmation. On the crush sense, this person feels like they've known you, right? Or this may be someone you know from your past, regardless of if you have attachments to this person. Like this may be someone that you grew up with or knew from back in the day or something like that. This person may feel like they have unfinished business with you. Okay, what is this? Clarity. You're getting clarity, right? Someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear, therefore what is to come shall be clear too. All right. And getting to know each other was here. That the lightest side is listen, all of you are gonna really see who this person is, okay? You're gonna get to know this person, whether you want to or not, okay? And I say that because my lighter sense, this person is going to be doing the most. They're going to be like so extra, so dramatic. Like I said, being extra loud when they see you, or just being really fussy. Like they may walk past you multiple times, right? Like, you know what I mean? Just being really extra, right? Or they may talk to you and interact with you more, but this person really wants your attention on the purest of crush side. And that's going to be the shift, taking the mask off and just kind of revealing themselves and interacting with you a lot more. Shadow, you're going to get to know this person, okay? You're going to see who they really are and how they really treat people, okay? Very clearly. Some of you with past life and clarity, you're going to really see how they've historically treated people. I don't know why that came out like that, but that's the thing, okay? Look. See, I picked this up and left this one down. I'll take this as my 4th because I almost did want a 4th one, but it says building a future. This one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. Okay. Very soon though, okay? Be clear about what you want because within the blink of an eye, it will be yours. Some of you, you're going to know very soon. It's happening. Fiery cloud makes approaches. It's happening. You don't need a personal reading. I promise. Just be cognizant and self-preservation, all of the things. One of the shadows I got, someone may be living a double life, right? Past life clarity, you may learn that this person was getting to know you while building a future with someone else. You may learn that this person was getting to know someone else while building a future with you. I don't know. Like I got that in a shadow sense. The beautiful thing about the lightest sense of a pile is very soon this person is going to try to get to know you, and they will be very serious in their interactions with you, and it will be very clear that they want to build a future with you. Like all of this 12th house hidden, oh, I'm not sure if pile 3 likes me. Like once you kind of acknowledge one another, it'll be very clear, right? You'll feel very familiar. Some of you, this person's going to tell you they've liked you for a while. They used to like you back in the day, whatever the thing is, right? Like, oh, I've been watching you for a while. Let's get to know each other. And then boom, building a future. Okay. The light side is the light side because there's 2 people that don't necessarily know each other. Okay. Let me pull more. I've got 2 more decks and then I'll pull one for advice and what's incoming. Tell me more about my pile number 3, please. What is this person thinking and what is their next move? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. My light side. Thank God. I was like, oh my gosh, where is my light side? And I don't mean to like belittle or like brush off the shadow. I don't want to ruminate on it. I don't want to dwell on it. Like the shadow is a shadow. Rewatch the reading for more perspective and all the things. I don't want to just keep beating a dead horse. Like Spirit says, run on the shadow side. Or that this person is going to run from you, because you could be the shadow. Like the shadow doesn't have to be this person. It could be this person kind of sees you for who you are or who they perceive you to be in a negative sense. Because there's a predatory energy. If this person sees you as a predator on a shadow sense, that could be why the energy is the combative energy we're getting, okay? But we have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. Some of you have been on this side of you or this person. Like I mentioned, this person has had historically a lot of hidden enemies and, you know, possibly betrayals, thievery around them, red flags, especially as it relates to commitment. So this could be having to cut people off, like had to do that. That could be you as well. So you have it as safe for you to love. Past life, that's a history, right? Past life confirms that for my light side of the pile, this would be your person or your history, okay? Of having this type of energy around you, right? The guard, I mentioned the guard coming down. I mentioned a sun coming out, right? This is what's incoming from my light side of the pile of that interaction. Because when I say pure crush, it could be dating. It could truly be the early dating stages of you're trying to feel each other out. You're trying to get to know each other. You don't trust this person. This person doesn't trust you because you both have baggage. And then once you realize, oh, I see the genuine energy, you'll get the clarity after getting to know each other that you both are serious and stable individuals. You'll feel safe enough with one another to proceed, right? You'll get that soon. Finances and career will be a major theme in determining that. That makes sense with thief. Like this may be like red flags with commitment. And then we did have powerful man. Could be any gender, but since it came out, could be like a masculine that's concerned about people being invested in them for the wrong reasons, right? So like the conversations regarding finance and career in the dating stage, what is happening? I think I have too much light coming in, and it's that time of day. But see, that's the blurred line, is that finances and career. That's the question, because it's not. No, I need more. I'm like, I need more. That's not it. That's not. Some of you, that's going to be the deal breaker, the finances and career aspect. Okay, that's the topic. That's the hot topic, because I thought I was done, but I need 3 more, actually. Okay. This is an incoming energy. Getting to know each other and building a future will be a thing. For whatever reason, I want this. I love that, because I'm going to put it on top of clarity, right? Ask for and accept support from others. Some of you, this person's going to, ask about you, ask their friends, right? For support, or your friends. Like they're going to ask around on a purest of crush sense. Some of you may ask their friends to look into you. Like but they will ask about you, right? Some of you are being called to ask your friends for advice or to listen to what your friends are telling you regarding specific people, for better, for worse. Okay? Let your friends help you. Okay? And on the lightest sense, your friends are going to say, stop acting like that with this person. Like on the lightest sense, your friends are going to be like, this person is like healthy and stable, right? You're not seeing things clearly because you have trauma. Okay? That's what's on the lightest sense is going to happen. Okay? And some of you, this is their next move, is to like get this advice from their friends. But getting to know each other and building a future. What is this in up? I think it's funny because wait, it was like this and I picked it up in reverse very soon in reverse. So regardless of whether or not, regardless of something is coming very soon. Okay. Now I'm going to take it how I picked it up naturally. There may be delays in getting to know each other, or this may be your confirmation on the lighter side. Like you're going to be very slow to get to know each other due to whatever baggage. Okay. They're going to take their time getting to know you though. Okay. Really take their time. Like very soon they'll engage and be very active. But as far as the building, the future, and getting to know each other, they're going to take their time with that because they, you know, some of you have the same baggage, so you get it. Let me get one more. Tell me more about my pile number 3, please. What is this person's next move? Some of you, they will be quick to get to know you, but slow in building the future. And I can understand that if this is all of their shadow. I'm not going to lie. That makes sense. That's smart. Okay, that's a lot of cards. What is this? Unrequited love, honeymoon. Okay, I'll take those 2 in the bottom. Let's close this out. Healing family issues. Some of you, this baggage is family issues. This person has issues with someone they either have children with or their family, right? Like people being predatory towards them and their finances, since that was a thing. Fiery climax approaches. What is this? Engagement. Pay attention. Listen. Listen. Pay attention to the red flags. You have red flags 2 times. Some of you need to be told things more than once. You've got very soon twice. You've got red flags twice. Pay attention, especially when we talk about engagements. Okay, some of you, this person's not necessarily looking to build a future with you. Since we got these 2 together, okay? Some of you, that's the red flag, is this person's lack of commitment to you. Others of you, this person's lack of commitment to you is due to some red flags they see, right? Like they see red flags that make them withhold engagement, okay? Whether we're talking about a literal engagement or actual engagement, like engaging you for dating, right? Like I'm not going to engage to pile 3, red flags. I see the signs, okay? And some of you, the signs they see may not even be real signs. They just have baggage and something about you and your energy. You remind them of their history, okay? But yeah, the lightest sense is attention, wanting your attention and engagement, okay? Very soon. Wanting your attention, wanting your engagement, acting up, especially like if this is like group settings where they have friends or people they know around, and like being very loud and active and interacting, or having people talk to you, right? Like, or you talking to your friends that they know, like mutual friends. Like person's gonna be very loud very soon, okay? And when I say loud, I don't mean like necessarily like vocally, like, or sound. I just mean like attention, their actions, right? Let me go. Okay. Let's close this out. What's this person's next move towards my pile number 3? Love grows. Okay. Some of you, it's not a thing. Okay. Love grows in reverse. This person's not looking to nurture anything with you on the shadow sense. Okay. Some of you on the lightest sense, love grows reverse, the tree, right? Not allowing that baggage to hold them back. I mentioned the mask coming off and opening up and expressing more, right? Book of love, like learning, growing, research. Some of you, this person's going to ask all your business. They're going to look up. Some of you, it might even be a background check. Book of love, like research. They're going to research. And honestly, with all of this, it should. If they have issues with family and friends and past connections where people are predatory towards them, good for them for having more discernment. Some of you, it's a bit overkill. They may be a bit excessive in their guard. But it is what it is, right? Let me see. Let me get one more. I'll take the bottom. This person's next move towards my pop review is they're going to investigate you, that's for sure. They're going to look into who you are and the areas of your life they can't see. Sparks fly. Building. So this person's next approach will be very logical. They're not going to be driven by emotions. Like if they like you, they know they like you, that's fine. But liking and passion is not what's going to sustain a connection in their eyes. So their next move is not to pay attention too much to how they feel, like to recognize how they feel about you, but to really focus on the logic and the red flags or just the details, paying attention to details. Because sparks fly is like when like sparks, it's like love at first sight. I get, right, getting to know each other in a slow pace, right? Not moving too quickly and allowing themselves to see you clearly for who you are, for better, for worse. Chemistry, right? They're going to follow the chemistry, but from a logical perspective, okay? More red. Something about the color red, y'all. All right, let me close this out. Give me my advice for pile number 3. Give me advice. And then also I would like, I'm going to take what's incoming from this person, from this deck as well. So what's my pile number 3's advice for this, dealing with this individual? Quick. Engagement, red flags. Will be relevant. Power. Step into your power. So here is the thing. Yep. Makes sense. She's on a red throne as well. So that's Marie Laveau. She steps in her power. Anyone that knows anything about Marie Laveau, and even like the book for this, talks about her being very powerful in her spirit, her help and support of the community, and being very much a businesswoman. We have powerful men under here, and now we've got like kind of like the pillars of a community here, because she is like a pillar of the New Orleans community. Your advice is to be that, honestly. Step into your power literally, whether it's you're on that shadow and you need to leave this person alone, step into your personal power and do that. Or if we mentioned the issues and the connection, it's a power dynamic here. And like I said, this person's shadow, if they're predatory, you're being asked to step into your power and do what you need to do. But I'm trying to like be clear about this message, okay? It feels like some of this person's shadow is because you don't seem trustworthy, like you are a red flag. And it's possibly because you lack power, if that makes sense, right? Like you have a very possibly powerless, possibly needy vibe, okay? Because you're being called to step into power. So this person may not see you as powerful. And the opposite of power is that draining thievery energy. Like you either have or you're draining. And like that's how this person sees it, okay? So this is your advice regardless of where you fall. But I do also see this as a determinant of the light or dark shadow or whatever, okay? Let me get this other card. Well, self-care in reverse. It's number 12. So I feel like that's the shadow for sure. Just because the shadow is being called to step into your power. And if you don't, it will be to your personal detriment. Okay? Like it will be bad for you as an individual. You will be lacking in self-care if you do not step into your power. Okay? And that's for everybody. You're always detrimental to yourself when you're not in your power. Okay? Now, my lighter side. Okay? Step into your power. Self-care reverse. Some of you are very self-identified, maybe even selfish, right? It doesn't, like the selfish nature doesn't really mean much to this person, especially pure crushes. But maybe pull back, like don't pull back your power, but something about the energy may be a little aggressive to your own personal detriment. Like some of you are, I've been getting this lately, like probably this wounded energy may be you. Like you may have a lot of thievery and hidden enemies in your past. And that's why you're like to the boundary. I mentioned the boundary coming down, a guard down. Spirit says to maintain your power without being aggressive or overbearing. It's to your detriment if you stay like that, okay? Like if you keep that guard up, it's not going to benefit you. Let me see what's at the bottom. It's actually not the bottom. Patience is not the bottom, but you needed that focus, patience and focus. That's messages for you, okay? But be less self-identified and more open to a connection, okay? You won't have to be looking out for yourself. Self-care in reverse in a light sense is not having to look out for yourself all the time, having support, having friends, having a partner that will support you, right? So your advice is to be your authentic self, step into your power, not aggressively so, and allow other people to help you. And then you won't have to be so I do it all. I got that. I got that too. I was so confused, but we got it. All right. So I'm going to close it out. That is all I have for you today, pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 4, my apple pie. So let's see what your crush is thinking. Let's see their next move. For those of you that are new, I read past, present, and incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, so there's a light and shadow. One typically dominates the pile, just depends. And then by me reading past, present, and incoming, it could be for any type of connection, though I will lead with my pure crush, okay? But some of you, your attachments and or histories leap in. So like I said, we're gonna see what we can get, okay? Apple pie. What is the apple pie thinking about my pile number 4? What is this person's next move? Okay, got number 14, temperance. This is a maturing energy, okay? So temperance, just as a tarot card, it talks about moderation. So a maturing energy of moderation, okay? Like someone that is either stepping into balance or someone that may be trying to step out of a really easygoing vibe, okay? And I say that because temperance is ruled by the sign of Sagittarius, right? It's Jupiter energy, 9th house of expansion, of gaining perspective, right? So it just feels like a gained perspective of, I don't know, like let me pull more so I can develop this energy. I'm almost struggling a little bit to put it into words. Tell me more about, okay. They're like, oh, don't struggle to put it into words. We got the words. Okay. All right. We've got the words. Let's see. Page of Wands, very active energy. So I mentioned that releasing kind of an easygoing energy and stepping more into an expansive energy, right? So we already got action, right? Page of Wands is very active, right? It's actually, pages are messengers, very youthful energy, but it's messengers, and wands are passion, their creativity. It's a spark, right? Here it is a match that's been ignited, right? Even temperance is a water drop, right? Like something ignited. That's the energy from this person. So like that's what they're thinking, like getting things going, igniting energy, being very active, right? We've got very earthbound energy here, both Taurus and Capricorn. So the Hierophant talks about it's kind of very connected to Sagittarius energy, even though it's not, right? Like a Hierophant is typically like a spiritual leader of some form. And like temperance, you know, by being ruled by the 9th house is very similar in nature. It's like a spiritual leader of some sort. And so this could be you or your person, but that just something dealing with that is very relevant to this person's thoughts. Some of you, they may be seeking, they may be like, I use the word consult, but they may be talking to like some type of like advisor or mentor of some sort on how to engage you with this that just came through like that. And then you've got 5 twice, and number 5 could be very relevant, okay? But we do, 5 could be relevant. We've got number 15, the devil. That is Capricorn-based energy. The devil is all about control. It's all about, like there's something about this person, very easygoing, okay? Possibly stoic, might be like strong silent type, just because moderate energy, controlled energy, fixed sign energy, right? being a leader, being in control, being in like your power, and like maintaining composure at all times. That's kind of what it feels like. Okay. That's what I'm getting. And then we've got higher learning, knowledge, expansive spirituality. We've got second house, right? Taurus energy, second house of assets, stability. And then we've got 10th house, career, social status. So those could be themes. Okay. Let me see what's at the bottom. 5 of Swords. Okay. 5 of Swords is a self-sabotaging energy in the sense. So this person could be thinking of how to avoid that, or thinking of how they may have done that if we're talking about a historical connection. But we're also talking about someone that is very competitive. 5 of Swords in a shadow sense could be someone that cuts off their nose to spite their face. But like in the lightest of senses, it could be someone that is willing to go all out for what they desire and or believe in, right? Because it traditionally is depicted as someone winning the battle and the people that they've won against walking off. Now, they've alienated themselves, but sometimes, depending on the circumstances, that's what's necessary. This person could have a lot of baggage regarding betrayals and people sabotaging or self-sabotaging tendencies. Okay, like that could be themes in this person's history or current, right? Current energy could be with that, like that. Okay. So what's their next move? Being very in control to avoid mess. Okay, I get that for sure. Very in control to avoid mess. Okay. Let me see. There's always a polarity. There's a chaotic energy here of just going forward regardless, and one of restraint. Tell me more about this energy for my apple pie. Tell me what this person is thinking and what is their next move. Some of you, this person's reflecting on ways they've self-sabotaged. Some of you, they're reflecting on ways they've been betrayed. They're reflecting all the ways that these things could play out. Like, you know, ways that they could be betrayed, ways that they could self-sabotage, like potential outcomes. This person ruminates. Doesn't matter how they appear on the outside. I feel like they seem very composed on the outside. On the inside, they ruminate, okay? All right, tell me what this person is thinking. What is their next move? I almost want to stop asking what they're thinking because of how much I feel the rumination. Okay. Tell me what this person's next move is for my pile number 4. Sorry, I don't need to like be shaking the same. I'm trying to like adjust. This isn't a flexible person at all. Like this person does not adjust. Like this person is like they are fixed, okay? I said it because we've got androgyny in reverse. And it says fear of not being accepted, closeted, and secretive, like someone that is rigid. Like androgyny would be fluid. And it didn't land on moderation. This person does not handle rejection well. They don't like it. They rather not put themselves in a position to be rejected, okay? Yeah, for sure. That's what they're thinking about. They're like, what if pile 4 rejects me? Especially my purest of crushes. They're like, oh my gosh, what if pile 4 rejects me? Like, then what do I do? Like, do I just keep it to myself? Like, that's the vibe. Okay. I'm going to take 4 from this deck. Tell me more about my pile number 4. What is this crush thinking? What is this crush's next move? Some of you, they're not going to act because they deeply fear self-sabotaging, and they deeply fear, something about they deeply fear betrayal and such. Religion tried to show itself out. Again, I mentioned that Sagittarius energy with Temperance and Hierophant. Some of you, this person is seeking like spiritual counsel. Honestly, I say that it's so like that's a very loud, like formal way of saying it. Some of you, this person's watching pick a card readings. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because why we have all of the spiritual guidance? Like, some of you, this person is just getting a reading, or they're getting readings, or watching pick a card readings. athlete. Yeah, very active, right? We've got dedication, training, hobby, talent, active, games, and sports. Yeah, so, and it lands under the Page of Wands, which is a very active energy, okay? So, again, this is not a person that, you know what this card feels like? It feels like a routine, right? It feels like someone that is very routine and structure based. And I say that with my candle over there just burned out. So I'm really hitting on something. Like, this is not a person that handles a lack of structure well. This is not someone that handles fluidity well. They need structure, routine, certainty. You see what I'm saying? Right? Dedication, training, right? This is a person that is, they may be very physically active. They may be very studious in nature. We've got a lot of that, right? Or dedicated to some sort of a religion, because this is someone that is very structured. Okay. And they don't handle uncertainty well. Okay. They do not. So let me get more. Tell me more about my pile number 4. What is this person's next move? What is this crush thinking? Okay. Strength, achievement, success, leadership. Yeah, this is a person. Got a lot of yellow here. This is a person that's used to winning with the 5 of Swords, and this competitive energy on the table. It doesn't have to be like necessarily competitive, but people just being really good at things and coming out on top, right? Again, hence the fear of not being accepted. Used to being well liked, used to performing well at whatever they do or how they do it. Used to being praised with athlete and powerful woman. It's not gender specific, but possibly leadership. I mentioned like a spiritual leader, right? This is someone that really needs to be praised, like needs to be praised, needs to be accepted, needs to be said yes to. Okay, that's the vibe with this person. Okay, that's what they're used to. So let me see. Tell me more. Let me get one more. I'll take the bottom. What is this person's next move? Some of you, it is to be very active and to kind of show strength and achievement. Like, right, like, look at me, I'm great, right? Like, Pal 4 is going to definitely say yes when I talk to them, because look at me, right? Like, I'm going to show how great I am, kind of a vibe. All right, tell me more about this apple pie. Tell me about the apple pie. Very quick energy, okay? I mentioned all of this activity, but it is quick. Now, be cognizant, because the shadow could be a bit of a one-night stand, right? Like if you're looking for something serious. If you're not, then have fun, live your life. But we do have fast, sudden connections. It says self-positivity and pleasure. Now, on the lightest sense, this is someone that's very active, very quick in pursuit. Again, it doesn't have to be serious if that's not what you're seeking. If this is just like a little casual crush, then do you. But I could see that being a thing. Okay. Some of you, this person's with the 5 of Swords is concerned you'll see them as that, like as that energy, right? Like they're concerned you'll see them as this devil one night stand energy. Okay. And I think that's why I have all of the spiritual, stable dedication energy here, is proving that they're committed or proving that they're serious, kind of a vibe. We're taking one more because I don't know. I felt like I needed one more. All right. No, that's way too many. Just give me one more. We'll take the bottom, please, for my pile number 4. What's this person's next move? Course, pile 4. So, you can kind of see we have social media here. Popularity, influencer, tech savvy. I mentioned attention. I mentioned like, showing their, it's like trying to stand out in some way, being active, watching you. Some of you, they may watch your social media. But popularity here, like this person is used to being well liked. Okay, this person's used to being well liked. They're used to like attention. They're used to being accepted, so they don't do well with that. That's the hugest rumination I'm getting. They're gonna do their research on you if this is a pure crush and they don't know you very well, right? Because they want to make sure, like they want to feel you out and see if you'll be open to getting to know them. You have a maturing energy of Hermit. Introspection, meditation, relaxation. This person will relax, right? Stop ruminating so much and kind of see, like I'm getting in action, but after rumination and all of the indecisive and the confusion and all of the fear, okay? Hermit maturing is an energy of making sure, like I think I got this in a different pile, making sure you're available, making sure you know they're available, right? Wanting you to see that they are, like, because one night stand could imply someone being very active romantically, making sure you know, like, oh, they're to themselves, like they do not be outside. Because for whatever reason, when this originally came out under the devil, this person seems to think that you would perceive them as someone like that, that's constantly chasing like one night stands, devil, whatever. Okay, that's what I get. All right. Beach, ocean water cleanse for subconscious. I have no idea why that card is there. I'm going to be honest. What is that? Digging deep. Some of you, you know what? I got a lot of spiritual vibes. Some of you, this person's like thinking of taking a cleanse. Some of you with the cleanse and the one night stand, some of you, this person is abstinent or is withstanding, right? Or they are or had recently or are thinking of. Like something about seeking, right? Like that self-sabotaging, like if they have been in a self-sabotaging energy, they want to stop that and regain control of themselves. Okay. I don't know why any of this is your business. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, what is that? Some of you, their next move is to pull back their energy. Okay. Like from outside. How is that your business? What is this person's next move towards my pile number 4? Because I don't need to know all of this person's thoughts and personal business. That's not what's going on. Let me see. Tell me the apple pie's next move towards my pile number 4, please. It's related to this Hermit energy. Conjunction. A union, merging and coming together. Completely specific thing. It landed on Hermit and it made me think of social media. Because of this, some of you, this person's next move is to make sure that like they may like literally post to social media if they're on there that they're single. And if they don't have social media, they're gonna go out of their way somehow to like broadcast that they are single. Okay. And that's I don't know why that's a thing, or why that they're unattached, that they're to themselves, that they don't date around. I don't know this person or their reputation. Okay. But conjunction, I asked specifically, what is their next move to pursue you seriously? A union, merging, and coming together. Like their next move is to engage you seriously, right? So I'll take that. To show they're not as expensive outside. I'll take the bottom. Yeah, okay. You got Saturn here, which is more restricted. Like something about this person, they want you to see them as structured, as routine-based, as like dedicated, as like training, as like a leader, as like spiritual, as like to themselves, like successful, as well, like something about like they really care what you think of them. Okay, but we do feeling restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. They want you to see them as patient, hardworking, something else. Because Saturn energy is Capricorn energy. They want to see you as hardworking. They want you to see them as a builder, someone that's stable. Okay. They want you to see them as mature. That's a thing too. Okay. Now that's also 10th house, career, social status. They want you to see them as successful. Okay. Why did I do that? What am I doing over here? Why did I move? I moved conjunction to put Saturn. Why? Was that to bring my attention? Y'all, so those of you that know astrology, Saturn is the glue. When we talk about, we talk about natal charts and like synastry. Synastry is your chart and a person's chart to see how compatible you are and all of the things. It could be romantic, it doesn't have to be, but Saturn is the glue. Saturn is where we're binded. Okay? Conjunction and Saturn, like a Saturn conjunction, is typically where you're stuck together, for better, for worse. Okay? Could be very good, could be very bad, but this person wants you to see them as someone worth engaging long term. Okay? They want you to see someone worth building with, being with long term. Okay? And then your other card here you have is house 7. That's Libra energy. That is the house of formal relationships, formal contracts, business deals, all of those things. Okay? It's marriage on paper, technically. Okay? But it says profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. Y'all, this person's so serious. And they want you to see them as serious. Serious together, serious and together. That's the cards, right? But I don't know why. For whatever reason, the dominant energy is that this person thinks you would be hesitant. So you would have to let me know. I don't know. But it's all about like proving their seriousness, proving their maturity, proving their structure, their stability. Okay? And then Neptune, dream and transcend. Okay, that's Pisces, of fantasy, of illusions, making sure you see them clearly. Some of you is like seeing them for who they are, really, not just, I guess, reputation and what people say, or like any illusions like that, like anything you may project onto them. It's also 12th house of hidden things, like hidden enemies, hidden friends, things, aspects of yourself you can't see. Okay. Okay, well let me keep pulling. Tell me more about this person. What is this apple pie's next move towards my pile number 4? Like I'm like shaking the table. Taurus energy, full moon, your dreams need a practical plan. Like stable, right? This person wants you to see them as stable, as grounded, right? As rooted, second, like as an asset, right? Like as an asset to you in your life, because the Taurus energy is second house energy of assets, of ownership, right? Stability, very fixed energy, grounded, right? It's as fixed goes because it's earth, right? As well as a fixed sign. This person really needs you, like in their mind, they need you to see that their next move is to make sure you see them as stable. Okay. However they do that is obviously going to vary. It's a lot of you here. Yeah. Safety, comfort. You and your loved ones are safe. This person's going to be very nurturing, very vulnerable. The 12th house does talk about being vulnerable with like it's all of your secrets, right? Like sharing personal secrets with you and all of the things like that. But very home, very comfortable, very family based, creating a blanket of safety, right? Incoming energy. Yeah, exactly. Being authentic, showing you who they actually are as a person. Like this is a person, their next move is to be very vulnerable with you, very open with you. Okay? Show the world the real you. Okay? Aquarius energy. Maybe shocking because Aquarius is Uranus, shocks, okay? There is a technology base here, something related to technology, possibly social media, just because Aquarius does rule that and we have that card. Okay? Some of you get a lot of attention just because we've got powerful woman, influencer, we've got athlete. Some of you are very popular. We've got 11th house of networking and community. Okay. So we've got home, family, and we've got community. Okay. This person's going to share a lot about their history, their ancestry, their home, their family, the way they grew up, all of those things. Okay. At the bottom, the end of a tough cycle approaches, the full moon in Capricorn. They may share their hardships. They may talk about their past and all of the things with more Saturn energy, but they want you to see a very career driven, right? Because it rules career and social status. They really like something about having a good reputation, like something about your perception of them and their reputation is very important to them. Okay. And seeing them as stable, as hardworking, as honest. Okay. As relationship material. All right, let me close this out. I got 3 more decks. I say close this out. I got like 4 decks. I'm not done. Let me see. Tell me more about this apple pie and what are they thinking? What is their next move towards my pile number 4, please? All right. All about being, again, vulnerable and expressing an interest in you. Okay, yeah, harvest. It says, you planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is a planner. This person plans, is going to plan something, okay? Whether that's just planning on how they're going to engage you, planning a date, any other things, but it's just something about the harvest. Like they're feeling like something about a harvest, right? Like you may be the harvest for them, right? But maybe planting seeds, right? Truly getting to know you. Let's see. Tell me more. What is this person's next move towards? I said this earlier. I love when the cards come out and confirm me. Security, safety, security. And it landed on Cancer and conjunction, right? What is yours will always be yours. This love is secured by the divine. Creating a sense of safety, of security, right? Of support, okay? Of genuine energy. Authenticity is the hugest theme of this pile. Give me one more, I'll take the bottom. What's this person's next move? It's a vibe. Look at that, creating a vibe. Enjoy the good vibes and energy with this person because they are like no other, like creating positive vibes with you, right? Like making sure you get good vibes from them. Some of them don't think you get good vibes from them, okay? Some of them are going to check your vibe, make sure you actually have good vibes, okay? Break up. Time apart is on the horizon. This may be short-term or long-term. Why is this here? I don't think I focused much on the shadow, now that I think about it. I don't think that I did that. Well, where is my shadow? I can't even find it. Some of you on the shadow, this person feels like either they self-sabotage, you self-sabotage, you have a sneaky energy, like a lot of karma, right? There's a lot of Saturn, Capricorn here, like a karmic energy here of a lot of past mistakes. Again, 5 of Swords is betrayal, backstabby energy, or self-sabotaging energy. Could have been, if this is a historical connection or current, if those are key themes, this person's like, might as well like leave it alone, right? And find something that actually is stable, that is a vibe. You know what I mean? On a shadow sense. I could see that. Like the lack of, because I mentioned the whole reputation and the stability. I got that a lot. So on the shadow side, it's a trying too hard to fix something that is just better for a fresh start with, right? Like instead of trying to prove yourself to someone that you may have made mistakes with, or like not saying you specifically, could be this person, right? Instead of trying to correct something that may not even be repairable, just moving on and starting fresh. All right. In the shadow. Okay. Some of you, I say light, but it just depends, right? This person wants you to know, like their next move is to make sure you know, again, breakup is single. Like I'm single. I'm not with this person. Whether you knew they were with someone or not, like they're making sure you know, like single, right? I'm ready for pile 4, right? Like I'm stable, I'm secure, it's a vibe. I'm not attached to anyone. That's the next move, okay? So let's pull this other deck. More about this person's energy towards my pile 4. Apple pie. I'll take both of these, and then this one wants to come out. I have to take the bottom and the, after I look at all of this, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I'm not gonna lie, break up. Shadow sense, I mean, that's the next move, right? If you've sat here and you listen and you're like, I don't see the shadow, but I feel like I might be, or if you were sitting here hoping that you would have liked because you didn't hear as much about the shadow is closing it out at the end. That's why I've got all this Capricorn, Saturn-based energy of like that karma, right? I've got just like a Libra energy, which is karma as well. Again, that sneaky backstabby energy, or self-sabotaging energy that's there. Release your ex, especially if you're asking about a historical connection, okay? Something that's already over, okay? That's their next move, is to release you. Now, some of you scandalous people, their next move is literally to release somebody, break up with somebody, okay? To pursue you. And maybe that's why we have all of that on the table. Others of you, on the lightest sense, this person wants you to know they are unattached. Their next move is like, I am so unattached. That may be like that active, like a slightly loud energy, like I'm single, I don't have anybody, like making it very clear that they are the hermit. They are to themselves, okay? To themselves. And making sure you know that, okay? We've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations, especially if they don't perceive themselves. Like if this is not your usual type, right? Or if they don't think they're your type, they're gonna like go out of their way to make it clear, one, that they're interested in, two, try to feel you out to see if you're open, right? Or they may do something unusual, because it does feel like Aquarius energy. Keep an open mind feels like unusual energy. Like they may act out of character, honestly. Like we do have show the world the real you. So they may either act out of character in their pursuit of you, not in a phony way, but in a, oh, I didn't expect this move from them. Or they will show you who they really are. And you'll be like, oh, that was interesting, right? I get that. But they want your attention, that's for sure. And it may be just the way they flirt with you, because you do have the flirt card. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. It's a vibe. This person may just like flirt with you and catch you off guard. If this is a pure crush, like if this is a crush that like runs when they see you, right? Or if it's just like someone like you have like casual chit chat, like small talk with, like they'll like throw you for a loop and like flirt with you, okay? When we talk about pure crushes, okay? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Something about self-respect. This person wants you to like it is an energy of respect. Like you deserve love. Like they're gonna get their confidence and make themselves confident enough to engage you, because something about you feels like you would need an open mind for this person, or they perceive themselves as unique, like as someone that's not your type, with security and keep an open mind. Okay. Harvest security to is a vibe, feels like they're going to get a confirmation that you are interested, and that's going to give them kind of the go. All right, on my lighter side. But something about this person feels like someone that wants to prove themselves to you. That's why you came in with that shadow that's breaking up. It's like on the shadow side, it's like I'm tired of proving myself, or you tired of proving yourself, right? It's like a lack of trust depending on what happened historically. And then on the lighter side, it's like it could be a reputation thing, honestly, on the shadow side for the newer connections. But it's still trying to like, oh, I'm single. Like making sure, oh, I'm single, and, you know, I'm commitment oriented. Like it's all about how they're seen, right? I don't know. It's weird energy. What's that? connection. Yeah, it's an incoming energy too, like of a connection. This person wants a connection with you. They want to connect with you. And they plan to make it as clear as they know how. Okay? Under my lightest sense. Some of you on the shadow, they're like wanting a connection that's not as hard, honestly. The Saturn is hard. Okay, love nest. Yeah. Comfort. Right? Cancer, nesting energy, connection, love nest. Some of you, this person's gonna like, I don't know what this person's personality is, but it just seems, I don't know, like it seems interesting that like, it doesn't seem like you're prepared for this person to be like lovey-dovey in that way that the cards are showing me. I don't know why that's throwing you for a loop. Let me know in the comments what that's all about, okay? Let me get one more, I'll take the bottom, and then we'll get this advice, memories, okay? Some of you with attachments and historical energy, this person's remembering the good times. They're remembering when it was good. And that's why it's over, because it's like, okay, that'll never be again. Okay? With my attachments. Now, with my crushes. I don't know. What is this memory energy? What's at the bottom? Book of Love. So this person, that's what that is. So all of this insecurity and whatnot, this person's learned very, very hard lessons as it relates to love. Okay? They've self-sabotaged. They've been sabotaged and or betrayed on either side. And they're interested in you. They're really thinking about how to learn from their past to be better in the future. Whether it's things they've done or things they've overlooked, right? Like something about the memories, like connection, love nest, memories, and Book of Love, like learning how to proceed, right? Like it's something about learning how to proceed. Okay? And that may be why this person ruminates or is ruminating regarding you specifically. Okay. What is this person's next move? But what is my pile for his advice? So I'm gonna get one for advice and one for what's incoming with this person. So what's the advice? Okay, that was aggressive. It's gonna be regarding conjunction, love nest, keeping an open mind. Okay. Some of you especially on my lighter side, is like, honestly, regardless, where you find comfort and romance is not going to be where you expect to. I love it. Because I didn't even pull from the deck. The deck just smacked the stack of cards that I have. You and your there's a safety, a home, a comfort component. You're going to find comfort in a connection, whether this one or another one, depending on where you fall, where you don't expect to. Okay? And you have conjunction, you have security here, more nest, safety. Oh, safe is here twice, safety. You're going to be very comfortable and secure depending on where you fall. And so far, before I even get this to close out, it's looking like keeping an open mind. So those of you where this is not this person, you're just curious about, they're not your type, they're not your usual type, and you would have to keep an open mind to engage them. That's your advice, is to keep that open mind. This is very stable, very secure, and could be very good for you. All right. Now, where this is a connection that is ending, be open-minded. What's happening is you are comfortable. You are playing it safe with this person. You see where I'm going with this? If you open up and you keep an open mind, you'll see where love yourself first, right? End of a tough cycle, like you're clinging to something out of comfort, out of stability, out of perceived stability. Okay. I got that already. I didn't even need this, but we're going to pull. There we go. Your advice is related to memories and Book of Love, learning the lessons from your past. Okay. And then I'm going to pull from what's incoming with this person specifically, because I'm very curious to see, but memories, Book of Love, flirtation, is survive, spiritual knowledge. I think I had a lot of this is the pile with a lot of spiritual stuff. Okay. Number 29, spiritual knowledge, your advice. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, right? Spiritual, ascend spiritually and trust the spiritual guidance you're receiving. Okay, whether that's me, you pick a card reading, personal readings, like spiritual knowledge. Spirit says you know what to do. Trust your spirit and focus on ascending spiritually. Okay, now what is incoming regarding this person for my pile number 4, please? 2 things. Wow. Okay, so before I even get into it, right, something might be incoming and something may be moving away. Okay, or it's 2 things, or one's leaving, one's coming. We don't know yet, and it will be different for all of you. All right, so in reverse, you've got nature, number 25. In reverse, well, the hilarious thing is the second message that came through very loudly, aggressively is why I giggled. Nature is outside energy. Y'all are gonna be inside. You got the hermit on the table. You do. Y'all gonna be inside. That's what's incoming. Is you inside. That's funny. Nature is something that's not natural. Okay. Nature reverse. Okay. So it could be inside energy, but it also could be something that does not feel natural. Okay. I'm curious to see what this is. Make a wish. Ooh. Okay. You have a wish being fulfilled. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. Create your reality. Listen. So, and then create your reality kind of confirms what I was about to say. It's saying rely on your spiritual knowledge. Like ask for guidance. Whatever your religion is, ask for guidance. Okay? And you'll be shown what's not natural. You'll have a wish that's granted. Okay? And then you have create your reality. Those of you that are like in the non-traditional religions, do some self-love work, right? I mean, all of you do self-love work, but I mean like actively from a religious perspective, those of you that know what I'm talking about, if that's your religious practices, do some self-work, and the spiritual knowledge that you're using to do that will manifest what you're seeking. Whether we're talking about you moving on from this person and like pulling in what is actually for you from a romantic perspective, or just not, like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie, create your reality, right? Making a wish not happen naturally. It's almost, those of you that are witchy, just do your, like, not specific people, y'all know how I feel about that, but do your work, right? Do your self-love work, do your attraction work, whatever it is, for those of you that are like that, because that's what it's saying. Okay? But release what isn't natural for sure. Okay? You have a wish coming in. Okay? What is coming in? Yeah, I mean, that's what I got. Like, right? Something that's not natural possibly going away, and something you wish for coming in. And relying on your spiritual knowledge. And you do have to create your reality. But the cycle is being closed because you have all of this karmic energy. And then you have number 33, which is the last card in that deck. Okay? Yeah, and then break up. That's a closing of a cycle. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. Read all of the between the lines yourself and tell me what you come up with in the comments, what some of this could mean. And then have good conversations. I've been seeing good conversations in the comments. So I'm going to close it out now. That is all I have for you to pile for. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.